All right. Good morning, everybody on Twitch.tv here. We are about to go live in just a minute with the, 20th weekly Diamond Amateur League tournament. Happy Easter, you know. It is good to see everybody coming in here so early on a holiday, no less, committed to playing the best worst game ever made. I'm just waiting for the bracket to get reshuffled, as is common. I thought you were playing. Oh, I just was joking about that. Did you mean in general, or did you just mean for the Plat tournament? Because the Plat tournament thing, I was joking. I was thinking of playing and casting less, but I changed my mind. I'm a very inconsistent person. There we go. All right, so bracket has been shuffled. I can do Madman. Let's get Madman. Oh no, I don't want to open my file explorer. It's Madman versus someone called Baklava Rocher. Alright, as a reminder for those watching at home, this is a tournament where the first couple rounds are best of one until we get to semifinals. In semifinals, are best of threes, and the finals are best of five. For losers bracket, it's best of one all the way until finals, which is best of three. Oh yeah, so I was gonna be playing, and then I changed my mind. I think I got some advice where people were saying it's like, if you really want to play instead of cast, then play. But if you're just trying to get better, you don't need to play in a tournament. And so, like, I think on the weeks, because I've started to because I cast Balti Cup, right? And Balti Cup is really fun for me to cast, but I also really like this tournament as well. But the problem is that I'll change scenes real quick. The problem is like I don't have the like mental energy to feel well rested when I do 2 casting streams in a single weekend. I basically kill all of my free time, and it's just not worth it to me. So like I'm probably going to be playing on the weeks that the amateur weekly is happening, but Balti Cup is also happening because it's like I figured it's like, well, I cast the weeklies typically. I typically don't cast. So Balti Cup's more of a once a month thing. So on the weeks Balti Cup happens, I'll probably play in the tournament. But otherwise, I'm gonna be casting. I like getting the viewers, and I don't think I need to play in the tournament to necessarily improve. Balvaka is in the same clan as Mr. Best Play Plat NA. He's probably Jesus. Be nice. I know the guy was backseating pretty hard earlier, but I don't think he's a bad person. Anyway, so in the top right here, we have Madman as the yellow Protoss. And in the bottom left here, we have Baklava as the... what the fuck is this? The red Terran. Madman just got the Platinum Heroes thing, and this dude's just like, huh. Alright, looks like we got pretty standard openers from both players. Madman's putting a pylon up here at the top of the cliff. That's to most likely build out some buildings so he can deny Reapers. And Baklava's doing the pretty standard Terran, you know, put down some supply depots and a barracks. I'm guessing he's gonna move that Rax because I don't think if he's either gonna move it or the add-on's gonna come in, because otherwise this isn't gonna be a full wall. He's grabbing his first geyser. Madman is 2. We got Gateway coming down from Madman. He's rallied it to the top of the ramp. We got SCVs coming out from both sides here. Different person. Oh, I thought Baklava was the same person. Alright, Madman getting a full scout out here with his probe. And we see the Reaper coming out here. And we see the Orbital getting upgraded. Or the CC's getting upgraded to the Orbital, I should say. We got the, why, there's a weird texture glitch there. I don't know if that's coming through on the stream. It's like the weird tiling of the texture. I don't know why, I just noticed that. I don't know if that's because of the settings I'm on. I find that the textures seem to look weirder on the settings I'm on. Got the second assimilator from Madman. And we got the Cyber Core wrapping up. And I'm sure we're going to see some Stalker. Oh no, we're seeing an Adept, excuse me. Got the Adept getting chronoed out. Very good, very good. We got a Nexus going down. We got the the cleaning bot destroyed. Everybody... I've actually started to hate the cleaning bots. I used to kind of like them, but the fact that they get in the way of your constructions is extremely irritating. Like, I've had it to where I've almost been denied my natural because the cleaning bot was in the way and someone was coming to try and pylon block me or some shit. Anyway, we've got the natural being built for Baklava here. What else we got here? We got another 2 more barracks, so we're going 3 racks, and we got an NG bay going down. It's good to see, good to see. So it means it's going to be a very aggressive, focused build. We got the Reaper going its way across the map. I'm guessing, looking from the pathing here, he's going to try and go into the main. This isn't quite walled off all the way yet. I think he's about to put something down. Oh, well, maybe not. And it looks like this is just going to go straight into the main. It looks like it's going to get killed before it can get a proper scout off, though. But I'm guessing by seeing the Adept and the Stalker, he's going to know. With my Stalker. Okay. I think he meant to say Reaper. but we got a Dark Shrine going down. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, we got Stim on the way. We got +1. Warp Gate's about to wrap up in a couple seconds here. We got a robotics facility on the way as well. It's going to be just mostly a ground-focused comp. I'm betting we're going to either see a DT warp in or a DT drop. I just saw something get canceled there. I'm not sure what that was. It said it was only 100 minerals. Maybe it was a turret or a shield? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. What else we got here? We got more Marines on the way, pylons, more warpins, more Stalkers. We got a Warp Prism on the way. I'm betting he's going to go up here and he's going to either warp in some DTs or he's going to just drop the DTs in. I love the Purifier skins so much. I wish the Purifier building skins were there. Hi, MILF Prime. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good. Appreciate the compliments. I'm a very vain person, so flattery will get you everywhere. We got a Observer on the way, and we have Combat Shield. We have a lot of Marines moving out here. I'm hoping Madman realizes that this army's making its way across the map, because he's gonna have a hard time holding it. He has no static defense here, but maybe these DTs warping in are gonna get enough damage to make Baklava go home. We'll see, we'll see. And we are seeing a bunch of SCVs just get absolutely destroyed right now. The Marines are still going across the map. Madman's orbital Observer flew right by that, so I'm hoping he's going to start putting stuff down, but it looks like he's too focused on attacking with the DTs, and we're about to see a shit ton of Marines, 26 Marines, just move up into this and just absolutely stutter step their way into this. Madman is going to need to start warping stuff in immediately. He recalls the DTs. Oh, the pylon goes down. The DTs can take these out probably. Like, yeah, he's forced to pull back. I think he saw the recall and knew what happened. Which, I mean, Madman still got a lot of damage done here. He killed 9 SCVs. You know, that's pretty good. Still killing a lot of these. Scan ends up killing the rest of them. Madman's probably he might have to cancel this. He might can warp some stuff in time. He needs to get another pylon down. He's floating a lot of money, but he could kill these. Not enough energy for Scan either. So all these Marines are just gonna go down. Unfortunate. He probably could have just pulled those back. The Nexus didn't even take any actual health damage from that, I don't think. I think that was all shield damage. So he didn't even really like do any lasting damage. Sucks to be this warp gate though. That poor thing's gonna be sparking for the rest of its existence. Got some more pylons going down. I'm hoping to see Madman get some static defense here because his opponent knows he's trying to expand, and I'm betting he's just gonna send all these Marines across the map again. What else we got here? We got a CC building here, factory and starport doing a little switcheroo. And we're gonna see, looks like we're seeing a reactor coming out of the starport, or excuse me, this factory. Starport gets a reactor, so that means it's probably just for medevacs. Factory, I'm guessing it's mostly gonna be for like Widow Mines and maybe Hellions. Probably just Widow Mines. Because if he wanted to do tanks, he'd put a tech lab on it. Looks like combat shield and concussive shells are on the way. We got 2 forges going down for Madman. I'd really love to see him put down some shield batteries and some turrets right now. He knows his opponent is going with a very Marine heavy comp. But Baklava is spending a lot of his money. He's ahead on upgrades, you know. He doesn't have a ton of workers, but he is matching his opponent. We're seeing the expo here. Did Madman's Observer get killed? It looks like it did. Oh yeah, probably got killed by this turret. I just didn't notice. Charge is now done for Madman, so he's gonna have a bit of an easier time here. These DTs are gonna do a lot of damage. Ooh, the concussive shell is really helping out against these DTs. They just like slow down, have to run away. But he does know his opponent is coming, so I'm hoping he's gonna start warping in a lot of stuff here. He's getting +1/+1. Armor and ground weapons. He's got a shield battery. I'd love to see him put one back here as well. Once he has the money for it. Combat shield's done. He got some immortals. I'm not really super familiar with this matchup, so I'm not sure if immortals are the right call against a lot of heavy bio like this, especially without any like tanks or anything present. We got Widow Mines as well. I don't even know what Toss is supposed to do against Widow Mines. I guess just makes him a lot of observers. I imagine that's a lot harder for Toss since, like, Terran can just scan, and Zerg, you can just morph some observers. And then as long as you're careful and use some Hydralisk. We got, what's that, 7 DTs making their way across the map here. I'm guessing they're checking for a base here, but not going to see anything. He's going to have to go over here. There is a little bit of detection here. Baklava's being smart. He's putting... Oh, it looks like we got a drop going on in the main. This Dark Shrine's getting taken out. Not really focus. Oh, no, he's focus firing. Yeah, Dark Shrine goes down. It looks like this pylon's gonna get taken out. Oh, no. Madman is now supply capped, and he's gonna lose a lot of probes here. 10, 11, 13, 14 probes go down. He will get the pickup. And right as the Stalker's finished warping, and he's gonna drop at the 3rd. Oh no, this is devastating. Madman is lose so much here, and he can't even get his units in properly. All he has down here is a couple of mortals. They're 23 probes. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh, that Artosis pylon hurts too. These DTs got 4 SCVs, but they had to run away. The scan plus the I don't know how I think the range for a missile turret is pretty far, isn't it? Yeah, why is he fighting next to the missile turret? Madman, what are you doing? Pull your boy back. He's just gonna die. What are you doing? There's a fucking turret right there. All right, back at home, he's putting down a Dark Shrine. He's warping in. Wait, does he have a second? What? Oh, okay. thought maybe it was a visual glitch. I was about, wait, he only has one robo facility. Again, no static defense. Madman is, he expands very boldly, but I'm, at least my level, maybe this isn't optimal, and maybe this only makes sense against Zerg, but I usually see a lot of toss as they're expanding. They'll also put down pylons, and then as soon as the pylons finish, they'll immediately start putting down static defense. And I realize that's potentially risky, because if your opponent sees it and starts attacking you before you can get the static defense down, then they're just going to come attack you and kill you before it finishes. But why is he charging into this base? Oh, there's so many Widow Mines there. That's not good for Madman. But he might could get a lot of damage done here. He's going to split his army, it looks like. Got to attack here with the Stalkers and the Immortals, and it looks like he's going to go in. Oh, he's going to go in from behind. I kind of wish he was going into the natural instead. But it is what it is. It's a good pincer. He's dealing a lot of damage. He's going to run right into these Widow Mines. Oh, brutal. He's got to go home. He's got to go home. He's warping in some more DTs. Why? DTs. It kills the Widow Mines at least. But all of these are getting scanned. The Glacius School of Thought is not working. Now we got Ghosts out. He killed a lot of stuff, but he also lost a lot of stuff. And we're looking at losses here. Madman's lost like nearly double the resources of opponent, like 4,000 more, almost 4,000 more resources. Ground armor level 2 is wrapping up. The ghosts are gonna be really bad here. EMP is brutal. Static defense isn't that good against Terran. Okay, I guess that makes sense because Terran kept siege tanks. All right, we got some Templar here, and Storm is being researched, but all these units are going to come in. I'd love to see these get morphed into Archon. Well, no, Archons actually probably wouldn't be good because he's having to deal with these ghosts, but he could probably cast feedback on these and at least make EMP not be a problem anymore. Oh no, he's morphing into Archons. Oh no. Poor Madman. He's going to get EMP'd immediately. He's going to get EMP'd and he's just going to lose these 2 Archons. There's so many Widow Mines there. Madman has detection, but I don't know if it's going to get there in time. I think he sees those Widow Mines. He does. He knows he cannot fight into those. Oh, but he can fight into those. Oh, the EMP's going off, but they missed the Archons. All of this bio is going to get destroyed. Oh my gosh, all of the Widow Mines gone. He lost the base, but oh wait, he lost a lot of probes. When did those probes go down? I totally missed that. Maybe they must have gotten killed by this Widow Mine. I don't think Madman knows that's there even. Yeah, it's gonna go off and kill this probe, but hopefully... Oh no, the army's here! Probe goes down. Not the most efficient use of that Widow Mine, but Madman can go kill it now. Safely. Oh, Archons don't outrange Widow Mines. Probably good that they don't, but, you know. Surprising. Madman's getting some upgrades, but his opponent's getting 3, and that's vehicle armor. Yeah, I was gonna say it's like he has like a single shield battery. Like I don't think he has. Yeah, he has 1 shield battery. Like I'm not even saying make turrets. At least make some shield batteries. All right, is he gonna morph more Archons here? Or is he going to go for Storm? I personally think he should stick with Storm and Feedback because he knows his opponent has Ghosts. How many Ghosts does he have? Yeah, he has 6 Ghosts. Stick with Feedback, I'd say. Feedback and Storm are going to be your friends here. I don't think morphing Archons is going to be very helpful because the Archons are just going to get EMP'd and die immediately. Archons have 400 shields and 50 health. The second that EMP goes off, they are good as dead. We are going to see a Colossus here, and we have extended Thermal Lance on the way. Ground Armor level 3 finishes up, as well as Shadow Stride, although I think investing more into DTs at this stage is maybe a bit of wishful thinking on our friend's part. Madman doesn't seem to realize the scan is going off, and this entire army is right here at his 4th, and is going to completely demolish this base. He needs to pull probes. He is going in with his army. He's going to set off a couple Widow Mines. The Archons are going in. Storms going off. No EMPs yet. The EMPs are going off, but they don't hit any of the Archons. They're morphing the Templar into more Archons. The Colossus goes down, and it looks like the Archons are going to go down too. All of these probes just running right back in to die. And we've got some DTs. Why DTs? More zealots coming in, but the concussor shells are absolutely taking them out. The DTs are doing what they can, but the detection from the scans is just doing too much damage here. And then an EMP on one of the fucking DTs. It is a good strat because it'll expose the DTs. The DTs will lose their cloak. More probes going down. A Widow Mine is gonna get. Well, maybe not. Maybe that Widow Mine's just vibing. It's over for Madman. I'm sorry. This is not his best game by a long shot. I'm sorry. We got the shield battery overcharge that seems to be focusing on the DT for some reason. And then we got more zealots coming in, and it looks like we got the pickup. That was absolutely a wonderful trade for Mr. Baklava. He got so much mileage out of that. I think, yes, please get some shield batteries. Jesus Christ, man. Now we're getting 4 shield batteries. When you have no money, I think he should try and maybe grab a different spot. He seems really insistent on getting this base. I'd love to see him maybe mix it up, put a base somewhere else, maybe over here. I think would be really good. Let's see what Mr. Baklava is doing. He's turtling hard. He's getting a planetary here, which makes sense. But it looks like he's gonna. Oh wait, no, this is orbital. Okay. Someone is. Yeah, he went to Princeton University. Or he's a fan of our boy Glacius. Our TO loves using DTs. I'm hoping he'll make this a planetary at least. Well, I say that. Madman hasn't really been super aggressive, and making it an orbital actually makes sense because he knows his opponent's making a lot of DTs. We've got a lot of sensor towers here. We got a nice Venn diagram going on over here. You know, just perfect intersections. Gonna get a lot of good coverage. Madman's gonna have to come in at a really harsh angle in order if he wants to be able to take his opponent off guard. He's putting missile turrets at all of his bases, which again I think is very good. He knows his opponent's making a lot of DTs. We do see a planetary here at the 5th base. This base is completely mined out. I'd actually kind of like to see him pick up and maybe start mining here or over here. But it looks like we're gonna see another big bio ball, Marine Marauder Medevac, a couple Vikings, some ghosts to support with the EMPs over here. We've got some Colossi, we've got some Templar. I'd love to see some feedback from Mr. Madman here, and we got some structures here. We got some shield batteries, but they're gonna make their way right into the undefended natural. Let's go. Some ghosts going off here. Two probes are gonna go down. This gateway is gonna go down. We're gonna see these pylons go down, I'm sure. Madman is having to walk all the way back home instead of recalling. And then the Colossi are putting in work here. Like, they are absolutely melting a lot of these units. The EMPs are going off, but so are these storms, and they are absolutely wrecking a lot of this bio. But the Marauders are also doing a lot of damage. Shield battery overcharge going off, doing their best to heal. The Vikings are also doing a lot of damage. You got a Liberator going with the splash damage. I think he's going to be, like, the Colossi are going to probably go down, but this push is not going to succeed from Baklava. He is getting a lot of damage out of it, but he's killing a lot of army, but he's also... Oh, this Archon's doing its best. I'd love to see another... I don't know if he can do another shield. No, he's still got to wait for a while for shield battery. Overcharge. Madman needs to warp in more shit. He needs more stiff. I'd love to see some stalkers take out these libs. Yeah, he's warping in some stalkers, take out the liberators. He's making some immortals. The stalker's trapped behind its buddy as he slow warps. Is that a slow warp? I think he might be warping in this pylon field, and so yeah, that liberator goes down. Two more. Oh, these Widow Mines are here. 2 more probes went down, but there's no more probes in range. This gas is mined out. Gas is in the main mined out. Madman be wise to move it, but oh no, he's gonna move them out right as this one resets. It's gonna go off and kill all of these probes. No, 7 probes die. Oh no, Madman, I'm sorry, my boy. Oh my god, it's tragic. Those Widow Mines got so much mileage. Holy shit. Alright, got another scan going off. It looks like, again, we're seeing another big bio ball. And honestly, I don't blame Baklava. It's working really well for him. I don't think he needs to do much. Just he's almost maxed out on upgrades, too. It wouldn't... I would say get more. Just get your extra upgrades, as I'd like to joke. Get high sec auto tracking, get the planetary armor. Madman's getting a very aggressive 5th base here. I'm not sure how I feel about that. He is so far behind his opponent in terms of mining. We're seeing that planetary, or a planetary being moved. Not planetary. Excuse me, an orbital being moved. We're going to see a missile turret over here and a sensor tower over here. That is a missile turret. Yeah, that's a missile turret. Seeing the gas getting grabbed. We're going to see some another big bio ball here. Again, Madman is just so outclassed. His opponent's maxed out. He's got all of the vehicle upgrades he could ever want. And he's gonna just come here and kill this too, I'm sure. Like, he sees that, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he sees that. He's just gonna kill it immediately. Yep, and then the Widow Mine's gonna go down. They're gonna take out some of these probes. Madman's going for a surround, though. He's gonna get a bit of damage in here, but there is a lot of bio EMPs going off everywhere, taking out these Archons, taking out these Immortals. And Madman is forced to pull back, and he's gonna lose this, and he GG's, and that's the game, folks. That's all. That's all, folks. That's a shame, though. Madman was. I like Madman, but at the same time, sometimes you just don't play as well as you could. All right, next we're gonna see. It looks like Baklava Rocher is gonna be going against Mr. 11. Our Zerg player. It looks like we had a walk over here. It looks like Philippus lost his first match in a PvP, and it looks like he may have walked over. Wait, no, he walked over Blade. Blade did not show up. And then we have Rude Sloth. Looks like he lost his first match. He's gonna go against Alpha 1323. We got Zanti Boongi here. Who did he lose against? He lost against Tixt, who will be going against Maffer. So I guess we'll. Okay, so guess we'll get 11 in here. Where's 11? There's 11. Wait, why is Madman still here? Okay, I'm gonna leave. Madman seems to have having some trouble with his challenge. Yeah, he can't. He says he can't enter any info into it, but oh, nope. Just waiting on them to decide their bans real quick. 2K. Pride is banned. Blackburn is banned. Hardwire is banned. Glittering is now banned. So that leaves what? See if they got any server preferences. Okay. I'm from Eastern Europe. Yeah, with a name like Baklava, I can tell you're from Eastern Europe, my guy. Alright, looks like we're getting started. Alright. In the bottom right here, we have Mr. Baklava as the blue Terran, and in the top left, we have 11 as the red Zerg. We got the GLHFs from both players. Good to see some good sportsmanship from these mortal enemies. And by mortal enemies, I just mean Zerg and Terran, not 11 and Baklava. Alright, looks like 11's opened up. We're pretty standard so far, and Baklava's building his supply depot in the pretty normal spot. Building up a wall here, protect himself from any potential Zerglings. Looks like 11's just going, he's probably going to go for a 16 hatch here, once he gets enough minerals for it. Or, well, I say that, no, it looks like he's going for like I think that was like 14 pool, because, I think he just killed a dog. He's going for 16 pool. I'm guessing he's gonna wait a little bit. Yeah, he's gonna go for a hatch now. Oh, excuse me, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, pretty good, good optimal timing from Mr. 11 here. He's gonna go for his gas in a second, and it looks like, yeah, he's gonna just rally these, I imagine, to the gas as soon as they're done. His overlords are making his way across the map. Not scouting for any proxy racks, but his opponent isn't building any, so it's fine. Usually I like to send, in ZVT, I like to send my overlord over here so I can check for our proxy racks, because Terran are more likely to build at your, like, hypothetical third, because it gives them a very good path to, get in your main. Sometimes they'll build it somewhere else and it's frustrating. There's the dog. What the dog doing? Not telling 11 about this SCV about to come into his main. There are some links here, so Baklava is gonna see this. If I was him, I would immediately pick this up when it gets back. Happy Bun Day, Burrito. Bun Burrito. I hope you have had many, many chocolate goods on this fine Easter. The Lings are making their way across the map. The Overlord has indeed scouted there as a natural building. It looks like 11 has a Marine ready. He's got a reactor building here. We'll see how that goes. It'll finish in time. He's good. As long as the wall holds and no Lings get in, he's fine. It looks like he let down the supply depot. Oh man, 11 just rushed up here. Just go in or kill this SCV. Kill the SCV before it can finish. Oh, just barely. It like had a second left. This is completely vulnerable. He has no idea this wall's down either, which is a shame because he could just run up here. Oh, it's gonna finish! Ah, if only 11 had gotten there sooner. He has done some decent damage to it, to be fair. Oh, he could get in. Oh, he gets in. He's in. He's in, lads. It's not gonna get a lot of damage done, but it looks like this is gonna be followed up with a roach timing. By Mr. 11. I didn't even see him put that down. But he doesn't have any Ravagers, but... Oh no, he's got a Ravager. Let's see if this is enough. There's a bunker at the top. I don't even saw what he shot there. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna see some Biles on this here. The Overlord helping get the high ground vision. I don't think the SCV is... Yeah, the SCV goes down. He's going to be able to kill this base with the roaches and the Ravager, and then he's just going to walk up there. There is a bunker there, but it does not seem to be helping. Biles hit it. Oh, there's a tank out now, but the tank is out too late, I think. And it's just going to go down. It is going to kill a couple roaches. But 11's going to be able to do a lot of damage here. He's going to kill at least a lot of units. And his opponent is absolutely being denied mining. Meanwhile, 11's grabbing a third off of this. He's been macroing up behind this the entire time. Another switcheroo happening here. It looks like we're going to get a tech lab here on our barracks and a reactor. Another supply depot going down. The barracks is being picked up and is going to be repositioned with another tech lab. We have some Hellions on the way, which is kind of interesting. We got a lair coming from 11. 11 finally getting Ling speed, which I think makes sense. It, makes sense to delay this so that you can get your more roaches out. Spore crawlers building in the main. None at the natural. We got 2 Evo chambers on the way. I'm guessing we're gonna see like a Ling Bane transition or something. We are seeing the unbuildable plate being torn down here. We got Stim on the way. We got Banshees and Banshee Cloak on the way. There is no Spore at the natural though. We got 2 gases getting grabbed from 11 here. I am worried that without the detection, 11's gonna have some problems. He is making a roach here. He's getting Carapace first, it looks like. Which, if he's planning on sticking on roaches, I don't know if that's the wisest decision, but hey, it can't hurt. This Banshee is potentially going to do a lot of damage here. There's still... Okay, he's got a Spore down now. I'm guessing his Overlord saw that and he went and put down a Spore. He's got a Spore over here. Nothing over here, unfortunately. There are no drones over here to make Spores with. Detection... stealth... Cloaking, is not here for the Banshee yet, so it's going to have to pull back. Can't fight these queens. A lot of Lings here. Got a couple roaches. I'm wondering if he's going to stick with Ling Roach. I'm kind of surprised. Okay, so he's getting range as an upgrade as well. Stim is still going. Banshee finishes up. With the Banshee Cloak finishes up. We got a 3rd CC building here. 11's got pretty good Overlord placement, I think. It's going to see a Hellion run by here, but I think they're going to struggle to deal with any Lings and Roaches here. 11's putting some creep down over here. Or no, that's this one building this way. He's going to start building up into his main. Not a ton of creep spread, but not really a big deal. I think 11's gotten plenty of mileage here, so pretty good surround there on that one Hellion. But he's forced to pull back. I think it's wise staying on creep like that. No roach speed yet. He just now started it, so he's going to be able to chase a lot better in a little bit. Stim pack just finished for back lava. We got more tumors going down. We got some queens to defend here. The Spore takes out, and the queen together take out the Banshee. I'm guessing we're going to see some more tumors get put down in a little bit once the energy is recharged. The Hellions are going back home. It doesn't look like 11's had a lot of losses here. Or I say that. He's had a bit. But he's gotten a lot of damage done with this. He's a pretty decent worker lead over his opponent. He definitely has a base lead over his opponent, which, for Zerg is very good. We got a very, very line-based building system here from our Terran friend. We got some barracks coming down here. We're going to see a very hard focus on bio. We got a lot of Marines coming out. We got tank on the way. We got 2 medevacs. Orbital finishes upgrading here, and he's probably going to pick that up, move that either over here, or he's going to move it over here. Either way, 11's probably going to see it move out, and hopefully for 11, he can move in and he can just take it out before he's able to establish a real presence. There is going to be a tank here, so pushing up with roaches is going to be pretty difficult. This is kind of why you typically don't really see a ton of roach play against Terran. 11's absolutely going to see this now. His OV is making its way into the main, and it is going to... not quite. Wasn't able to quite get a ton of vision in there, but there's not really a lot of cheese going on here. We're seeing +1/+1 on the way. 11 is a bit oversupplied now. He's supply capped. He is ahead on upgrades though, and he's doing a lot of damage here. He's going to take out a lot of these Marines. He's going to take out a lot of the SCVs. 4 SCVs going down. He's got to pull back though. This tank tanks are doing their job, taking care of these roaches. He could probably take out this... wow, those bottles were weird. He is forcing this base to pick up. 7 SCVs went down. More Ravagers on the way. 11's got a Overseer, so he could probably get some high ground vision off of this. He is fighting fairly well against these Marines and Hellions, but we're seeing again some more siege tanks. Marauders would be nice to see from Mr. Baklava here, but the tanks are also they're keeping him alive. They're keeping him from dying. We got some changelings over here. Looks like those have been rallied to just follow the rest of the Marines. More Biles going down. Ooh, doesn't quite take down the medevac there. He is doing a lot of damage, but again, he is also taking a lot of damage from these tanks. One of the tanks goes down from these Biles. While tanks do bonus damage to armor, it still isn't really. Still kind of sucks to have them hit by the hit the Ravagers. As Ravagers cluster up together, they're going to take a lot of damage. SCVs being pulled to attack, they are just dying. 5 more SCVs go down. These tanks are doing their best to keep Baklava alive, but 11 is pushing hard, and he is making roaches and now lurkers behind this. So I'm gonna guess we're gonna see mainly Roach Hydra lurker. I'd love to see some morphs. Yeah, we're gonna see some more Ravagers morph. Another Changeling goes down. Not as great of a trade here. We've now got Marauders are involved. There's a tank over there. I'd love to see him bile that down before I can get us any shots off. Only 1 shot goes off. Not quite enough to kill the Roaches. The Roach is probably going to die to this other tank, though. But again, they are getting a lot more damage done. We're going to see some more Biles down. This tank is going to get killed. And now 11 can push in much more aggressively. There's just only a single tank defending. More tanks are on the way, but it is not enough. Ooh, some friendly fire shelling here. I'd love to see him reposition these, but it's not a big deal. Biles, a lot of Biles hitting this orbital. It catches on fire. It is going to slowly lose health unless it can get repaired soon. We're seeing a scan pop off here. I'd love to see an SCV get pulled to repair this before it burns down completely. This thing's catching fire fast. It looks like 11's now going to move in here with his Roaches and Ravagers. He's going to try and bile down these tanks. Ooh, these tanks are not in a good position. Almost kills the second tank. Kills his own Overseer, unfortunately. Seems like he was slightly too greedy there. He's getting a lot of kills here. He's absolutely destroying his opponent's army. Repairs going off on this tank. He needs these tanks to keep him alive. The orbital did get indeed repaired. It is going to survive here. This orbital is staying alive. It is still not great for. It's still not. 11's actually lost a lot here, but he has forced his opponent to stay on less than 60 workers, and meanwhile 11 is sitting pretty with 78 drones. I am not liking how things look for Baklava here. A lot of Roaches are coming, a lot of Ravagers. 11 is now getting a hive, or no, he has a hive, and I imagine he's going to start researching lurker upgrades too and keep moving in. I'd love to see him make some lings, but the Roach Ravager is working really well for him. It's normally not very easy to make that work, but I think because he was able to keep his opponent contained for so long, it's just become a real war of attrition for Baklava here. He's just gonna, the tanks can only keep him alive so long, and meanwhile 11's been able to freely expand up to 5 bases. He's got a macro hatch in his main. Oh no, those are just overlords. I thought he had a macro hatch in his natural as well. More Biles going off. Oh, okay, I guess we had a little bit of hiccup there. Connection. Yeah, he's moving back a bit. He's trying to stay out of the range of the tanks. More Biles going down. Going to hit a lot of these bio units. No SCV. Quite a few SCVs going down, actually. Excuse me. It looks like he's going to bile down this. Try and bile down this tank again. More SCVs dying. 16 SCVs. 20. 21. More Biles going down. Misses completely, unfortunately. A lot of these Ravagers just getting absolutely deleted, unfortunately. I'd love to see 11 make something other than Roaches right now. The Roaches are doing okay, but with the increased presence of Marauders and tanks, it's starting to be an issue. Man, our connection's not great. What the fuck is this delay? Yeah, there is quite a bit of delay. Yeah, it's lagging a little bit here. I'm guessing just the far off connection of all the players. 11's on West, I'm on Central, and Baklava's over on US in Eastern Europe. Oh man, all these Ravagers getting completely destroyed. SCVs being pulled to attack 39-42. So many SCVs dying. Baklava only having 20 SCVs. If he doesn't die to this push, he's absolutely going to die at the next one. Ling's coming in. Going to be very helpful in giving the Ravagers a little bit of breathing room. Ravagers trying to create off some Biles here. Kill what tanks they can. Ling's still going in. We got Lurker upgrades going in the back of this. We also got range upgrades. It looks like he's going for Lurker range before Burrow, which is an interesting decision. I prefer to go Burrow before range, and now he's getting Burrow for Lurkers. We haven't even seen a Hydralisk yet, though, which is interesting to me. I know Hydras aren't really the best choice against tanks, but I would say they're better than Roaches. Ravager's doing really good, though. You know, so far he's been able to take out a lot of tanks. Like, how many tanks have we lost here? 12 tanks. A whole dozen. Let's see if we can make it a baker's dozen with this push-up ramp here. 2. And there. 13 tanks have died. Baklava is now pushed off back to a single solitary base. He is gonna get more biles going off here. And the wall is broken yet again. And we got the GGs from Baklava. A good plays. I don't wanna shame Baklava at all. I think he did his best. He is another weird delay. All right. Good for 11. Good job. Both players, I think, did really well. That was a fun match to watch. Baklava held, I think, for... How long was that match? Let's see that. I want to see how long that match was. Why does it say it was 0 minutes? What? How long was that for real, though? 15 minutes. Okay. Yeah, see, like, I think that was respectable. 15 minutes. You held really well for a guy who got cheesed early on, Baklava, so don't beat yourself up, my guy. Let's check on the bracket again. Why is my game frozen? But let's check here. StarCraft is being stupid. Okay. Anyway, so it looks like Baklava is going to be going against Non-Crafter, a Protoss player. Glacius got eliminated by Non-Crafter. It looks like Maffer and Tix won against Maffer, and Wayfair beat Tix. So it looks like it must have been a quick match. But oh, why did I go into collection? All right, let's get Baklava out of here. Oh, it looks like he went offline. Maybe he had connections issues right at the end. What was the guy's name where 11's going against? Non-Crafter. I'm guessing it's this guy. There we go. Okay. All right, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Be right back. Just realized I need to put more memes on my screen. All right. Back to the bracket. Let's see how everyone else is doing. Okay, so in losers bracket, it looks like Madman unfortunately got eliminated to Bruntmist, a Zerg player. Let's see, is he... I had soda, now I have water. For oh, sure. Alright, Berlingrad is the map. Alright, okay, there we go. Okay. Looks like we're doing west because Mr. Crafter is from the nation state of Singapore. Let's get 11 and Crafter in there. And I'm going to switch to the casting seat, and we're going to get started in a little bit here. Alright. Waiting on Crafter to confirm he's ready. Alright, let's get it started. Madman hasn't responded to me, so I guess he's not... Might not be co-casting. Is that Crafter versus 11? Yes, it is. Alright, in the top left here, we have Mr. 11 as the red Zerg. And in the bottom right, we have Crafter as the blue Protoss. With the, I think that's Zeratul. Zeratul profile pic. In its little hexagon. Unlike Twitter, these hexagons don't symbolize NFTs. It looks like we're seeing a 12 pool from 11 here. I don't know if I've seen 11-12 pool a lot. Maybe my memory is just failing me. But here we go. Looks like he's getting his 14 drones. He's going to make an Overlord first. I've been screwing up. Oh, he's going to send his 14 to get the hatchery. Interesting. Oh, wait. You know, he's sending it out to scout. Or, wait, no. What? Oh, yeah, he is going. Oh, he's mining the minerals. And we're seeing a pylon probe block this expansion here. And this is now done, and so we're going to see the Lings come out. We are not seeing a Forge first from Crafter. Crafter's putting down 2 gateways first, not a Cyber Core to go with his gateway. Maybe he just wants to get the wall done sooner. He's just now getting his assimilator. The probe has mined a hole in these minerals here. And now we're going to see the Lings come out. It looks like we have the hatchery down. And the Lings are going to make their way across the map. And let's see if... let's see, we got a Chrono going out here. It looks like a Cyber Core is going in just in time. Let's hope the Zealot can get out before the Lings arrive. It looks like it's just barely going to not get there. A second Zealot is on the way. Zealot is out. And then now... Oh, no! Oh, keep that in position. Keep that in position. It's not the best angle for the Zealot. The Zealot is going to take a lot of damage. He is not making... Okay, there we go. Another Zealot. Ooh, this is going to be difficult. He's going to need to pull probes. Fortunately, he did build 2 pylons here, so the these Zealots are going to finish, and we see another pylon going down here. The Lings are trapped and not going to be able to reinforce this easily. The Zealot finishes up, and it looks like this one's going to finish as well. 11, I think, should try and target this pylon, stop another Zealot from coming out, because while he is forcing a lot of distraction from opponent, and he is macroing up behind this, it looks like. He's getting some Lings, he's getting a Queen, he's getting an Overlord, and he's going to kill this pylon, it looks like. And we got the GG from Crafter. It is already over. And that's a shame. Crafter was trying, but I just don't think he was able to get his Zealot in the proper position. He didn't tell it to hold position in time, and it ended up making room for the Lings to do a lot more damage. That's rough. All right, Wayfair versus 11. Get in here, girl. Oh my god. Alright, 11's relogging. That's brutal. Oh, Jesus. That's probably the fastest match this whole time. Alright, so ban 2K. Oh, let's check the bracket real quick. Probably should do that. Just in case anyone else finished. So, Crafter's here. Bruntmist and Maffer haven't finished their match yet, looks like. It looks like Baklava, Rocher, and Rude Sloth are still going, which is kind of surprising to me. But I suppose that didn't end too long ago. It was quite a decent length match. So... And this is semifinals, right? Yep, semifinals. So let me send out the tweet. All right, map 1 is going to be Ashes. Looks like we're getting Madman in here. All right.
Oh, Madman. Good afternoon.
Are you in game?
No.
Oh.
I'm trying to.
Sorry, no, it's cool.
I got, again, the same, here, missed again. And he hits me again with a stupid hatch first into Link Flood kind of build you physically can't scout.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean, you can scout it. The gas is like 3 seconds earlier. Whoops. Oh no, I didn't catch those 3 seconds. Well, whatever. But I wanted to finally get somewhere, and I get 0-2 again.
All right, ready?
Yep, that's a lot of spectators, isn't it?
Yes, it's other casters. This is Simmy's. 11-12 pulled the last guy.
Yeah. Okay. Deserve.
All right, let me
Yeah,
switch.
why You asked why I stuck to DTs? Because he didn't ever make a Raven, and scans are expensive because scans are no mules.
Yeah, but he kept. I don't know. I guess you deny him more. What do you call him? I guess you deny him more mules, but that's, I guess, all you really did. Like I don't know. I feel like after a little while, it kind of stopped being worth it.
Once a DT kills like 6 Marines, it's already worth it, right? So
I guess it's just expensive versus, I don't know. All right, in the top right here, we have 11 as the Red Zerg.
spawning here at the bottom left-hand corner, a teal Terran player in Glittering Ashes. This is, I guess, Phaetal, Jenny, whatever you want to call her, him, her.
Her.
Why is it Wayfarer in game? That's makes it worse.
It's because it's like she's Scottish, and it's like, I guess, a traditional like Scottish name or something, and
Get somewhere, my
Jenny's
God.
her real name or something.
Jesus. She's been grinding out games like a mad girl, by the way. You see that? She's
Who?
Diamond 2 now. She was like 500 MMR below me almost like half a year ago, and now
Well-
she's better than me. Well, she still doesn't win against me, apparently.
I
but-
mean, I know she used to be a competitive Overwatch player. She was in Overwatch Contenders. She sent me some
Probably-
clips. She's like,
Probably,
this
yeah.
this lady's already got a pretty good mindset for pro play. She's
Yeah.
already got the discipline in order to get good, so I'm sure she's gonna go far.
Yeah. I'm almost breaking into Diamond 2 as well, so I kind of got that going.
All right. I'm still trying to get over my like. Oh, by the way, I guess I should say we got a hatch first from 11. He's got his gas. He's got his pool. Standard opener from Wayfarer so far. But yeah, I was gonna say, is like, I feel like I need to like get into the mentality of I need to stop, like, I need to want to win but not care if I lose, if that makes any sense. Like,
Yeah, but not really. You can't. You. There's different kinds of players. Look at, I don't know, Creator. Look at Creator, man. Like, this guy is so emotional. He physically throws things away when he loses the GSL. Don't like.
That's not
Every
healthy.
player is. No, it's not. But he beat. He went 2-0 in a group. Like, he won two series in a group where Maru and Dark were in. So that speaks for something.
yeah, I don't know. I like.
I don't know. You watched the GSL
I think a
probably,
good philosophy just to stay sane and also play well is to like want to win but don't care if you win, and
like
just play to learn, play to improve. All right, the Reaper's over here. We were able
That's
to
it,
get
you have
this
to-
down.
you have to queue into the game with the goal of practicing. You know, I
Yeah.
could play the ladder and I have a 80% win rate in PvT with my DT build. I could, but I don't do it because there's no point. Because everyone knows by now that I like to abuse Dark Templar a lot.
Oh, here
Everyone
co-
that's been
here
around for a
comes.
while.
Here comes. Okay, the Reaper's actually not going to try and attack anything. It's just
Why?
scouting.
That was completely free. You could've
Yeah, I
gotten
feel
it
like she
wrong.
could have at least gotten one probe, but I think she just wanted the vision.
Yeah, she just queued that up and did look. That's what happened. She
Well,
queued
no,
that,
I mean,
queued it up
I'm
and
saying
did look.
like she queued it up, but like she wanted to see. It's like, okay, he's got a Roche Warren. Is he making a hide? What's he doing?
Yeah, I know, but like she didn't look at that actively. That was just the movement was queued up,
Sure.
and if she would have looked, she would have killed it. Right? Simple as that.
All right, we got Starport now. We got a CC on the way. We got barracks and a factory going down here.
That's gonna be a bunch of Hellions out of a factory. Nothing too fancy here, honestly.
Yeah, I'm liking it so far.
Yeah,
SCV's coming out. We got some Hellions on the way here.
Heckians.
Heckians. The Reaper's patrolling up here.
Yeah.
That Queen
guess,
is gonna.
like-
Queen might cause
Brenda, go.
Brenda's
they're just
waiting for
connected
Brenda
for you.
2 to come back up.
Karen,
Yeah, Karen. Brenda and Karen.
Margaret, Lily,
Yeah.
Susan. We got all of them.
Mildred. Just your old lady names.
Yeah, like.
All right, we're seeing. He's
Oh, good scout of the Banshee there. Nice.
Oh,
He
I
sees
didn't even
the-
see that.
he sees Cloaking Field coming up. That's a
Yeah, he's gonna.
100% tell that
Yeah,
he's gonna make a bunch of Spore Crawlers and it's gonna be just fine. Yeah. Spores starting up.
We got a
they
lair
should.
halfway
Hydroden.
through.
Hydroden coming up.
Well, not yet. He's still gotta finish the lair.
No, the
But-
Hydroden. What am I? Oh, that's a lair. The symbol looks like.
Yeah, we got a Baneling
yeah, right.
Nest on the way. It looks like we're gonna. I personally don't like putting the Baneling Nest on the wall against Terran, but hey, to each their own.
Well.
Baneling Nests have a lot of health, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
and they should, considering they cost 50 gas.
Okay, like the Banshee is just hovering right inside the Overload. Look at the 11's vision, man. That's great. He's seeing everything in the main. He sees the additional barracks coming up.
I just kind of wish he had some vision, like, to the south of his main, but aside from that, yeah, he's got pretty good map vision right now.
Yeah, that's like he has a massive lack of vision on bottom right of the map, like the right side of the map.
Yeah,
Other than that,
it's just that
fine.
everything else is really good.
Roach Warren.
That's a lot of Hellions. Wait a minute, is this...
No, that's 6. 6 is standard.
Okay,
6
no,
is standard.
yeah, this is bio.
Oops.
We got...
Yeah, it's fine. It's multiple barracks already started. That's why he's starting secure. Like the moment the additional barracks came down, he started the Baneling Nest, the centrifugal hooks now. Finally gets the overload of that pillar. That's
we
very
got
important.
Stim on the way. We got +1 on
don't
the way
like-
from Wayfarer.
Why do Terran players keep their 30C in the main producing SCVs first? So like fly that shit over,
I
man.
think the idea is just like I want to get saturated and then I'll move out. Or
Yeah, I
like
guess
so
it's
you
like-
can have the SCVs and then you can expand more safely. I don't know. I guess the idea is like I delay it, but I expand in a safer way. We got the Hellions on the right, and at the top we got the
They're not gonna get
Banshees.
anything done there, I think.
Yeah, they're
five
getting a
guys
couple.
in total,
They're getting a couple drones. Ooh,
Ooh,
Wonder, beautiful
what the
surround! Holy shit, that was
She did-
immaculate.
She didn't look.
Taking
that's still
well, no,
a lot.
I can't. I mean, you gotta babysit those
Yeah.
Banshees, but at the same time,
course.
she looks like she had to pull back. She only got the 4 drones, but she did
the problem
BBQ
when you-
some links here.
Because she right-clicked on the hatch. It means that the Hellions didn't automatically retarget, which would have helped a lot there.
Yeah, she should have probably just moved. But hey,
exactly.
it happens.
If we just oh, look at the 2 SCVs being stuck in the natural behind the engineering wheel. Also, start up +1 armor, please. You've got the second NG bay for like 20,
Blizzard,
20 years.
let us pick up NG bays like in Brood War.
Okay, that finally goes to third base. 11 already comfortably sitting at 4 bases. That's what I mean. Like, she could have had that third base down for ages. And then look at the stacked energy, like the 131, that's 100, and then that's also 100 energy. That's 2 for 6 mules. 6 mules are sitting in those CCs waiting to be used. Those should be really a 5th base going down. 11's playing.
I'm liking
11's
11's
getting-
creep spread.
He's getting more and more ahead without doing anything really. Like he's 2 macro hatchers in the main. Why not? Infestation pit, Hydroden. We're getting somewhere.
If his injects are pretty solid, they could be
Yeah.
a little. They're not perfect. They don't need to be. He's
Look
at
at this. Look at the supply. It's
say-
pretty even. But
Yeah.
I just think this. Also, the fact that Jenny's making
getting
tanks here, I'm not a fan. Tanks against Ling Bane. Oh, there's roaches. Never mind that. Because
Yeah,
like
11
siege tanks against Ling Bane is kind of meh.
I think she saw that he was going with roaches. No, she didn't. Never mind. I think this is just like
I mean, she
blind
There's
defense.
those
but it's
the
gonna
mules
work out.
finally. I mean, she has to do something. She's done no damage this game. She's killed 4 drones. There's a lurker then coming up. 11 is sitting at 84 drones at the 8-minute mark. That's not necessarily good. The Hive is coming up. He's on 5 base. He's getting his 5th base, and he's getting lurkers.
He sees.
Once
he
these
sees
lurkers
the.
are out-
He sees the army here. He's getting in position. A lot of creep getting cleaned up here. We got the Hellbats going in.
Where is all of 11's army though? He has a lot of army supply, but I don't know where it is. There it
He's
is. There it is.
supply capped. Here we go. We got more stuff. Got some queens coming up here too to help with the defense.
I mean,
it looks
once
like
his push is held,
It looks
he's
like
so
Jenny's
far ahead.
just gonna hold back and just stick to clearing creep. He
This
tries
is
to
not
split.
good. This is going to be an awfully good
This is a
surround.
good surround, but it looks like she's positioning right. That a lot of those Banes detonated on the tank, but she gets a good pickup here. But most of her army just got deleted there.
Oh, 2 of these medevacs just sat in those vials, and look at the supply plummeting for her now.
That
and
being
11's
said,
gonna-
if you look at the losses, it's actually not that bad. It's still pretty
Zerg
close.
doesn't care. Zerg doesn't care. He's 2
Wayfarer
bases
is
ahead.
floating a lot of minerals here, though, and 11 is
11
just
is-
completely outpacing
11
her in income.
Seismic
He's
spines,
spending all of his
seismic
summon.
spines, groove spines. He's 5 bases versus 3 bases.
Plus
I
2,
don't
plus
want to
2.
be like, I don't want to be like the guy But this looks very bad for her.
Oh yeah, he's got crackling. She's just
He's-
now getting +2.
He's winning this by a long shot.
One of my chatters is telling you to breathe. I would love to see a third Evo chamber from 11 so he can get range upgrades as well, but honestly, like, it seems to be working out okay for him so far. Does he have any... He doesn't have speed for Hydralisk yet, but that's fine. He's getting a
Groove
Spire
just
as
finished recently.
well.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, against the freaking
Wayfair is spending a lot of her money though. She's getting concussive shell. She's getting +1 vehicle weapons about to wrap up. Seismic spine is about to wrap up for 11. Lurkers are where like such a huge power spike though. Like if her scans and detection are good, then
she needs to get these ghosts.
Oh my god, this wall needed to be done a while ago. This is gonna be bad. He's gonna get to walk in for free. Oh no, it looks like 11's gonna catch her on the move out. Okay, she's just keep going. She's gonna keep going, but 11's gonna be able to come and attack this third for free. Oh no, that's free.
And those lurkers are gonna get in a juicy position there. Well, yeah.
Now they are. Oh, that's gonna get... Scans
three
going off.
lurkers.
The tanks are gonna
Only
absolutely
three
take
lurkers.
care of these lurkers. The Liberators are in the perfect position. I still think the base is gonna go down, and I would love to see her
Yeah,
try and pick it up and
totally.
move that. But
There's not enough medivac. Oh, ghost fires.
26 SCVs. These tanks. Oh no, the lurkers! The lurkers! No!
Ooh,
No!
that
No!
was-
The poor
That's
lurkers.
4 lurkers going down for absolutely free, but we're expanding to the top left here. 6 days for 11 coming up versus
Oh my
2.5
gosh.
bases at this point. For
Yeah, like it's
Yenny.
like Zergar and
4 days on
attrition.
the right, actually. Never mind.
Zergar and attrition raced, and this attrition is. Oh no, these. Okay, I was gonna say, don't send those SCVs out to die, please. They're absolutely in
Ooh.
range of those lurkers. We got some more lurkers
They-
moving here. We got a Baneling.
Infantry armor +2 finally.
Some Hydras would be nice. We got a Viper. I'd love to see some. Oh,
Ooh,
gotta pull back.
engages, but the tanks are on siege, but neither are the lurkers.
I would love to
By the way-
see some more Hydras from 11 so he can deal with the Liberators. Because, like, you need a shit ton of Liberators to deal with Hydralisk. You need so many more Libs than you need Hydras. Their DPS just isn't good enough.
Yeah, on the other hand, I like to quote Loco on Hydras. Hydras are just baby lurkers. You just want to make them into lurkers. So,
to an extent,
what
sure.
are the
Burrow those
the
lurkers,
Liberators gonna
please.
do for you? The Liberators aren't doing anything for you, man. Like, yeah, okay.
Oh, no.
Whoop-diddly-doo.
No, the Liberator's actually really good because they're taking out a lot of ground. You
Well.
see. Oh, now there's tanks on the high ground. Man, if
That's
she does a scan right, okay, never mind. I was gonna say if she does a scan right now, she'll absolutely kill all those lurkers. She needs to reposition. The lurkers need to reposition. Oh, pull back, pull back. Loses
He
a
has
couple.
He has enough backup bases. He doesn't need to defend this base
She-
at all.
True,
He
but
decided to do so
oh
anyway,
no, the lurkers are running right into the line of the tank fire. They're not burrowing properly. Oh no, he just threw all
What
those.
was that?
What
He's
is
throwing
this?
more away.
He's just throwing away all of his army.
He just YOLO'd in everything he had.
He doesn't have enough gas to afford to just throw away how many. Yeah, I was about to say.
That's an oopsie.
Oh
Like,
no. Oh no.
He's gonna transfer the drones to the left side of the map, and look at the army. It's so bruised for Jenny. He is just gonna make a few Zerglings, and I think he's gonna be fine, to be honest. Like, this game is far
She
from
is
over.
absolutely sieged outside of his natural, though. The tanks are going to take care of these Hydralisks, no problem.
Ah,
Oh, I want to say this is GG. I'm sorry, like, man. I get you. She's bruised, but like she could follow this up with a lot of. Well, she's not making enough behind this, unfortunately. But
No.
the tanks are still putting in so much work. Like, this is going to be hard for her to break through. He's going to need to make a lot of lurkers and a lot of
he's
banes
making
behind
42
this.
Zerglings. He's making 42
He needs
Zerglings.
banes. He needs banes so he can
Can't
bust down all
afford
this
any.
bio.
Yeah, I guess.
The
He
Lings
doesn't
are
have
not.
anything,
The Lings are
really.
gonna have a hard time getting to all these tanks, and now there's even more bio coming up to reinforce.
At
This
some
is
point, this
over
is
for
like
11.
that.
I'm sorry. Oh man, he had that. He just threw away all of his lurkers for free. Oh no.
That's a lot of Zerglings and tanks on siege, but
Yeah,
not
but
enough.
it doesn't
really.
matter. They're just getting shredded by all the bio. There's too many medevacs.
That's Hydralisk. A lot of them as well.
That's
And there's
nice.
the lurkers.
Lurkers are
You see,
gonna
but you can't afford
lurkers
anymore.
will help. I would love to see the Hydras try and kill these Liberators. But...
Jenny is still on two bases.
Oh, did she lose her natural? Oh, she did lose her natural. I didn't even see. I'm sorry. So much is going on.
No, she lost the third and floated the natural over. So I don't think he has to leave this game. He can hold the main here, and he is still ahead in mining. Yeah, he can hold.
Miraculously.
No, that's what Zerg does, man. That's what Zerg does.
True. Oh, now pull the Medivacs back. Pull the Medivacs back. Run away. No. Oh. Shooting from high ground is bullshit.
No.
It is. I mean, it's annoying.
It wasn't necessarily over though. Why are we leaving?
I don't think I think that was maybe a little bit sooner than it needed to be, but at the same time,
yeah.
it would have been a rough comeback regardless.
Obviously, but
if it wasn't for him throwing away his whole army, she would have never gotten that far.
No, obviously, but like, if she could have GG'd like in the middle of the game at any point, if you're saying like it's going to be a rough comeback, yes, it's going to be a rough comeback.
You're right.
That's the point of the game, really. So you know.
Okay, that's just game one though.
I'm gonna go eat dinner though, because otherwise I'm gonna get my head chopped off. Be right back.
Anyone? So I guess Batman will come back after he eats, scarfs down his meal. Hardwire, okay. Alright. In the bottom left here, we've got 11 as the red Zerg. And in the top right, as the cyan Terran, we have Wayfarer. And we have the SCV making its way down here. Probably gonna just scout out 11. 11 seems to be macroing up like normal for now. Okay, wait, is this proxy? Oh, we're seeing a proxy Rax from Wayfarer. Let's go. Is 11 gonna scout this though, is the question, because he didn't send his overlords anywhere near this area before. But this is also relatively far from 11's main, so excuse me. There's a chance that it may be not as efficient as if he had put it as if she had put it a little bit closer. We got another SCV on the way, building a second Rax. And then we got a third Rax queued up here as well from a third SCV. And then she's probably gonna go and try and make a barracks. Alright, he's gonna check over here, but that's not enough vision in order to see this fourth of 4 Raxes. Alright. 11 does have a scouting setup, so he is gonna see that she has nothing at home in a bit. His pool is on the way, but Marines are already getting queued up. Marines here. Jacked up and good to go. And once she has a critical mass of these, she's just going to walk these into his main, and if he doesn't have the proper defenses ready, I would think he's going to get in here and hopefully check the main and realize something's up. We got another supply depot up here at the top. And we got a A drone transforming here. We got, what's this? Looks like 3 Marines here. I'd love to see her pull these back, but I bet she's worried she's gonna get scouted. She could just take this base for free. If 11's paying attention, he's gonna realize what's going on. It looks like he's... Looks like he does realize what's going on. He's building a spine. That base looks like it got canceled. Yeah, canceled. He canceled the base. Can she push in with this? She is going to take... The queens are going to be the hard part of this trade. Yep, cancels the spine. It's too bad she doesn't build a bunker, because a bunker would help with this a lot. But spines are going to be a distraction, though. Bunker's going down. Drone's getting pulled. Good surround here with the Lings and the drones, but a lot of SCVs going down. The bunker gets denied. The Lings are going to hurt 11 a lot here, but he is also in a better position macro-wise. He's moving his spines up. The Lings are doing a lot of damage here with the queens to reinforce. She should pull back now. Oh, there's too many spines for this. Damn. At the same time, I realized that that's not easy to come back from. I kind of would have lived to see her pick up some of the bunkers and move them back, but I don't really know how to execute a proxy rack, so take my words with a grain of salt. But yeah, once those spines burrowed, it was over. He was able to realize what was going on too quickly. Okay, let's see here. Go back to the bracket. It looks like we are still... Why is this taking so long? I'm confused. Why is it taking so long? This should already be... Oh, the entire bottom bracket here. This should be much further along. These two were sitting here for a while. I don't understand what's going on. I'm very confused. It's like we should be so much further ahead. These two just haven't finished. I don't understand what's going on. Like, there's absolutely no reason these two should not be finished. Like, Root Sloth's not even in game right now. I don't even see Baklava and Rocher like in game. Cause like if it's been more than 10 minutes. What happened? Yeah, he just... Why did he take forever to play this match? So the opponent they started walkover. Yeah, but it's only... I thought it's only supposed to take 10 minutes. I don't know. Okay. Whatever. I'm just really good for Shin. Alright, in the bottom right, we have Rootsloth as the blue Protoss, and in the top left, we have Santi B Gamer as the yellow Zerg. And I don't know what this is. What was that? What is he doing? Why did he chase his overlord like that? The toss is building workers. Oh, there's the low ground pylon. I was gonna say I didn't see him build anything down there. We got the wall going up. We got a gateway. Looks like Santi is just macroing up here. Oh, got the hatchery. Cancels the simulator. That's kind of weird. But now he goes to build the... I don't understand why he would cancel that. Spawning pool on the way. Cleaning bot. Patrolling. Okay. Got a full scout off with the probe there. We've got Cybernetics Core on the way. What MMR is Santi? I actually don't know. Why does he keep canceling this? Doesn't he need gas? He's like throwing away a lot of minerals. Just, no, I say a lot, but a decent amount. Like, is he? I don't know. Let's go confused. Alright, assimilator finishes. Hasn't pulled any workers towards it yet. Probe is just patrolling this entryway looking for any lings coming out. We got a Baneling nest going out in the back here before we get a lot of drones ready, so kind of surprising. I personally not familiar with a build like that, but we'll see how it goes. You know, we got Ling speed on the way. No third yet, which is unfortunate. The Overlord's also... well, he's got an Overlord here, but he has no Overlord at the third to scout out. Alright, we got a pretty good wall here. We got 2 gateways, Cybercore, and a shield battery. Looks like we've got both gases saturated in the main. I'd love to see some more probes at the natural. We got an Adept on getting chronoed out here. Ling's trying to chase down this probe, but that's not a big deal. It looks like we're gonna see Sloth is like 29,000. How is he playing? How is he able to play in the tournament? I guess he was in Diamond and he fell back down. Alright, looks like we're gonna see a Bane bust here. So maybe he's nervous? I don't know. Like, I guess it makes sense to be nervous in a tournament, but still. Alright, looks like we're gonna see a hard Bane bust here. He will kill the Zealot, but I don't think he has enough to, like... Yeah, he doesn't have enough to break through the buildings. And the shield battery overcharge is active. There is not enough Banes to kill all these units. Oh, but he does have enough to get through the battery! Well, shit, this is bad. Rude Sloth is getting absolutely link flooded here, and I think this is gonna be GG's in a second. He has not even tried to get out more units. But now that Warp Gate's gonna finish up in a little bit, it might... it's better to try to get something out, I think. He has lost 27 workers. He has lost everything. It is over. He's never been done. Why is he allowed in this tournament? Who let him in? 2.9k has never been diamond, to my knowledge. We're supposed to check people's MMR. Why was he allowed in? Why was he allowed to progress this far? Yeah, like, the platform is already starving for people. Why did... Glacius, man, you gotta check people's names before you let them in. We gotta try to run a good tournament here. Alright, next in the bracket is Tixt, Zerg player. So I gotta see another, we're gonna see a ZVZ. My favorite. gonna grab a drink beer. All right, so in the top right we have Santi, and is the yellow Zerg, and in the bottom left we have Tix, is the green Zerg from I don't even see what they can't even tell what that says. A little too low res for me. Anyway. I don't know. Just alright, it looks like we got a 12 bull from Santi. And it looks like Tix is just macroing up like normal. Now, in a 12 pull, typically what you want to do is you want to pull lings, or not pull lings, pull drones to help defend. But let's see how tight this timing is. It doesn't look like we're going to see any gas income, at least yet, from Santi, so ling speed will not be done at the same time. Tix might be able to get ling speed done before Santi does, depending on how his build goes. He's a bit... No, he's fine. No, wait, where is this ling going? Okay, he's putting a spawning pool at the very edge here. I'm personally not a fan of that. I think it makes more sense to put it either here, behind the mineral line where it's harder to get to, or over here, so it kind of creates a choke and it makes it harder for any lings to kill your units. Because the downside with putting it back here is it's more vulnerable to drops. But here I'm worried because if he can kill this, he might be able to get up here and kill the spawning pool, because he's got a lot of surface area he can attack from. Alright, the lings are making their way across the map. He looks like he only made 4 lings. No, he's got 10. What? Oh, they're up here. He had more on the way. Yeah, these drones are holding. He needs to pull them. He needs to pull them. And he needs to make some lings. He's gonna lose this hatch. There's too many hatches. He's making lings, but he needs to pull the drones. Yeah, drones and lings together. Gonna kill a lot here. Yeah, he's holding. He hasn't lost any. I don't think he's lost any drones yet. It looks like he's just been holding here, because like the loss in mining time does suck for Tix, but as long as he can hold on to his hatch, I think he's gonna be fine long term. It looks like looks like Santi is holding, or Tix is holding here. He's got his lings. I'd love to see him. He's getting a Baneling Nest. He can't really spare the money. He probably just wants to focus on macroing up instead of, because I was gonna say he should get a spine, but he's probably fine. No, leave those behind, man.
As Diomoto says when he's spawning, I have returned.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
I would make that my Twitch notification if I played Protoss.
It's actually, I don't stream enough, dude. I don't play enough either at the moment. Like next week Wednesday, like I have one more week off, and then the week following that I have my final exams forever for my school. If I fail those, I'm fucked.
Well, you'll be good. Get your stuff done. Get back in the game. StarCraft will still be here, and you can play all summer. I don't know how long is summer break for Germans compared to.
Well, I'm done with. After that, I'm finished.
Well, no, I assume you're going to college
6
or
weeks.
something.
Yes.
6 weeks. Oh,
I'm coming to the. Dude, I'm coming to the US. Remember?
Well, yeah, I know, but I don't know how long. Well, I guess then you have plenty of time.
I'm flying in August. I'm flying in August.
Because
August 15th is my flight.
August 15th. Nice.
I think. No, that's when the semester starts. I think a week earlier, something like that.
Anyway, so
Yes.
this is some Ling Bane off of a 12 pool. Tix is holding surprisingly well. He is beating his opponent in terms of macro, so I think he's gonna do okay because he can outproduce his opponent just through sheer income, since they both had the same amount of bases. Tix I could stand to use a second queen at the top, another queen at the top of the ramp, either the top of the ramp or just in his natural or main, excuse me. But he is holding just fine. Ooh, that was a good Bane micro there. I'm worried he's gonna lose this hatch, but honestly, no, he can transfuse that. Transfuse it! Transfuse it! Ooh, transfuse it! Transfuse it! Keep it alive a little bit longer. There you go. Just pull stuff. Just pull. No, use the queens. You can't afford to lose the hatch. No! No! What are you doing? No! I don't understand why he would just let that happen. He's floating so much money too. If he only had been injecting, he would have been. I don't understand. I'm utterly baffled. He's floating 600 minerals. He's lost all of his army. He's now going into. He's building a macro hatch. Why? You need lings, my guy. You need lings. You need banes. You need to inject. You need a queen at the top. Oh my god, this is over. He's not transfusing either. Or well, I can't transfuse. He's not on creep. Forgot. I forgot about the patch. Oh my god, I feel like Tix really had this. He kind of just threw it away. Oh no, that's not enough. That's. Yeah, chase him away, but you need queens. He's got 2 hatches, but now he's not gonna have the income. Well, no, it looks like he does. But he needs the larva, man. He doesn't have. These Banes are gonna be brutal. He has nothing to hold this. 2 Banes. Oh wow, all the Banes died. He got really lucky there. But I think all these. He's got to be very careful about these drones. Oh, I feel like he could have killed one of those. It's amazing he's not dead yet. He's so lucky he's not dead yet. Yeah, just kill that. Just kill the spine. Kill the spine and kill the spawning pool. And yeah, Tix GG's. Jesus Christ, what a disaster. All right, man, I'll get you in here.
Yes. Please. What? Where are we in the bracket?
We're in losers. It's been heavily delayed because someone was having connection issues.
I see. That's one massive ass party. Jesus.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, I think I want to stream a bit. Let me pump up my stream for a second here. No, fuck off. Let me start the stream. Ah, I think it worked. Maybe, potentially. I think, yeah, that did work, probably. See, professional streamer, confirmed. It does say I'm live. Why doesn't it? God damn it! No.
I don't know. I want your opinion on this, man. Do you think if a person can play above their skill level, do you think it kind of defeats the point of having a skill gate?
Heh.
Like, if someone
Wait,
is
what?
if someone is in plat and they can play in diamond, then what's the point of gating skill? If that makes sense. What the hell are you talking about, Furious?
Oh, that's the delay. That's why it took so long to go live. Ugh, god damn it.
Would I rather
There you go.
finals be you versus Lowen? Yeah, I mean, I don't really like a CPC.
Well, you know, there's a pretty simple thing you can say that makes a whole lot of sense to this topic, right? If basically a player is defined by their skill level, and you're going to, I can win a game against a Masters guy if I play the right cheese and he doesn't scout it.
Yeah,
So I can play above my skill level,
like,
of course, but
it's
if you play enough games on ladder, right? If you play enough games on ladder, your MMR is going to reflect your skill.
sure.
So
But I
you're like, if you play like 50 games on ladder and you're Diamond 3, you're at the skill level of Diamond 3. That's it. You're not like, oh, I was Diamond 2 once upon a time. Yeah, but you're not now. So
Yeah.
the simple thing you get out of this is you play at this level, and yes, you can beat a master. I've almost won a map against Kalazur. Does that make you a pro player? Fuck no. It's just StarCraft is a game. Everyone has good and bad days, but everyone has a standard skill level that hovers around 500 MMR.
yeah. 500
yeah,
seems a little extreme, but I'd say it's more like
250,
200.
250 MMR
Yeah.
around what they currently have.
I'll give you that one. But like, I would say, to me, it's like weight classes. Like, that seems to be what the goal is. It's like in a
Accurate.
combat sport, like say like boxing.
Yeah.
You gate people by their weight. So you have lightweight, heavyweight, and medium weight.
Fair.
Because the idea is, I know the difference is tiny, but at the same time, it's like, I think the ranking system allows us to make brackets more fair by skill gating. And if you don't think
Yes.
that's the skill gate should apply, but then I don't know. I've beaten 2 GMs in tourneys. Who cares, man? Like, I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying, like, it's not,
That
like,
is-
for the sake of competition and, like, for the sake of, like, so that the expectation of the tournament is good, because otherwise you're gonna see the lower level players that are trying to play above their rank just cheese everything. Then you shouldn't do that. You should restrict it. I think you have to be at this skill level to play, or you should say there's a ceiling and anyone below that, and that's usually done to keep out pro players, or you should just have an open tournament and let everyone play. That's my opinion, but it's whatever. It's not my tournament. I don't make the rules.
What was the question? Like,
The question
Where are we coming
was,
from here?
if someone is allowed to play above their skill level, then you shouldn't should you even gate skill at all?
no, because like,
Anyway,
let's
so
introduce our
let's
players.
just
Let's go with
yeah,
this.
yeah.
I'm gonna go
so
on. I have another point to say,
top
but let's
top
first
right
introduce.
is Santi B Gamer as the yellow
And let
Zerg.
me do my a bit longer introduction here. Spawning here in the bottom left-hand corner of our very red maps, on Hardwire, a red Zerg player. This is Mist, cheesing a lot today apparently. I have seen him cheese me at least.
From
and that's
Kirktown.
enough for me
Well,
to-
he's from Kirktown, so he's from the he's from the Dave Testa School of Princeton University.
Nice. What I was gonna say is like, a player playing in a bracket that's harder for himself is his own choice. So if I say I want to play in Masters League because I kind of want to, that's my choice because I'm
Sure.
most likely just going to get my ass wrecked.
But then
But
why?
if- but-
But then you're just more likely to just cheese. Otherwise, unless you're just cool with losing, in which case, why would you even play in the tournament if you don't care about winning?
Yes, I would cheese, but then the higher level guys can expect this and they can beat my cheese as well. No problemo.
Sure, but I just think that just doesn't really make for a good tournament to watch or play or anything. If it's just if it's not cheese between two equal players, but a lower level player cheesing
Well,
because it's all
basically,
they can do. It's
The reason
Go ahead.
you don't I don't think you want to gate the lower skill cap of the tournament just because no one's gonna willingly subject themselves to getting wrecked by other guys. Or like if someone is, he's gonna get wrecked, eliminated round 1 or maybe round 2 if he gets very lucky.
This guy he got past the first losers bracket. He lost his first match and he was in losers, and then he won a match and then he lost a match. So
Cool.
he won one game out of 3.
Yeah. Okay. See, that's totally fair.
Yeah, I know, but like, honestly, it seems like he only won one of those because his opponent DC'd. But still, it's like, I don't know. Anyway, so far it looks like both players are macroing up like normal. We got the links coming out from Mist down here. Same with Santi. I'd love to see. It looks like Mist is sending all of his links across the map, bro. I'm not here to be chatty, man.
Let them be, man. I think that's part of what.
Yeah, but the text pops on the game and it's a distraction. It's not like the chat where the in-game chat I have set up
They
where
can't
it's,
read you, by the way, right? Like if you type in chat, they can't see it.
it's a distraction
as long as
for
the game is
I don't know.
paused.
I think it's a distraction for the viewers. Like I have my thing set to busy because I don't want to see text in the middle of the game.
It doesn't matter. I think it's fine because it's part of the fun. Like they shouldn't.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, the other chatters. Oh, and the
Yeah,
other
I don't want
observers, right.
I don't want the fucking stream to see this shit. Oh my god. Stream. Like if you want to commentate,
Yeah, if you want to give your opinions, go make a stream, and
they are in a stream. That's the thing. I guess they're
Yeah,
just
like,
not.
and
They're not in
talk.
the same stream.
talk about the game in your stream, not in ours. I don't want them talking in my stream.
Yeah, it's like there's a reason we're not all one big call. It's because we chaos. Two heads are better than one. Three's a crowd.
It would be definitely. It definitely is. Like I never.
Oh, we're
like
seeing a
cast that
Bane
have
bust
more
here.
than-
This is gonna be
like
interesting.
that.
So he's going with the 3 Evo Chamber wall. I think that makes sense. That way he can keep his Roach 1 on the top and tech it. Plus, Evo Chambers are pretty cheap and only 75 minerals. Ooh, nice transfuse there.
Can you hold that though?
No,
There's not enough
no, no, no,
transfuses
no,
on
no,
that
no.
screen.
There's not. He's
you
doing his
would
best,
like-
but this
Yes.
is bad. And losing a
Now the
queen
Bane
in ZVZ is really bad. He needs to micro
Also
these
losing
Banes a little
2
bit
queens.
better.
Woo!
Ooh, you get that.
the
He's
drones.
just go get those drones. Go get the. Oh, he's got roaches out though. And this pushes over, but he did.
that was-
How many drones did he get? He only got 1 drone, but he did kill 2 queens, which is not good because you need
I'm
in
pressing like
ZVZ.
15 wrong buttons.
Losing a queen, I actually was
Yeah.
reading this up. Losing a queen in ZVZ can sometimes be worse than losing a hatchery because you're losing so much production.
Queen generates more lava than a hatchery. Yes.
Yeah, at a faster rate at least.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But look at the roaches now.
Yo, I love how the Primal Ravager looks. That looks fucking cool.
It's great, right? Yeah, I have that one too. Decent file there. That's a lot of Zerglings, but
Yeah,
Zerglings suck
the
against
Zergling-
roaches, man.
They can do good if you got good surrounds, but there's too many roaches.
That was a good surround, but that wasn't good
Yeah,
enough.
he killed way more roaches than he should have, but yeah, there's too many. He's just gonna keep pushing on. God, I can't get over it. That skin looks so damn good. He looks so menacing. Look at this boy right here. Look at him. He's so spiky and evil looking. It's like the Eye of
All
Sauron.
all the primal things look like. Look at the primal overlord, man. That one looks.
Oh,
sick.
they don't
He's
look
got, like,
that good. They just look very
armor.
gray and.
Oh,
this is not good. That's a lot of links. They're right in the corner too. No. Oh, that's brutal.
That's the best spot he can stand in. It's not a good spot, but it's the best one to find. There's
No.
more roaches coming up, and that's an awful trait for Mr. That he's biling pretty bad because he's afraid of hitting his own units. There's more roaches coming. Yeah. Mist has to be
he's
really
gonna keep
careful. He's
pushing
getting
up.
his own roach war now.
It's interestingly, Mist is ahead on his upgrades, but he doesn't have a Roach Warren yet, so like he's getting +1 and well, the Roach Warren should finish before +1 does, so he will be able to make roaches.
Obviously.
I think getting Carapace right now is kind of a bit jumping the gun. I think maybe he should save his gas for more roaches or for getting roach speed.
I agree.
Because roach speed allows you to get the concave better.
There is no third base for Mr. Santibi Gamer,
I'd like-
or whatever his name is supposed to be pronounced.
Yeah, you generally want to match your opponent's bases in ZVZ. I don't know what it's like for Toss and Terran. I assume you want to match your opponent's bases in TVP.
No, you're slightly behind his Protoss. Like Protoss, you're slightly ahead of Protoss. Sorry, bullshit. Like you're about half a base ahead to Terran as Protoss.
The primal skins make it impossible to tell us they have burrowing by looking at them. I don't think it makes it impossible. It probably
No.
just makes it more difficult.
It's colored. The spikes are colored.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy.
You could do what I do, turn up color saturation. It'd be a bit easier to tell. But also, like, at least in my experience, like, I don't burrow, like, use burrow that much, honestly. I probably should use it more often. This is not
Now
a
the
great
roaches are coming.
surround.
And +1, but look, +1 for the roaches is done.
Yeah, but he doesn't have enough.
For the red roaches.
And the concave
he
is
has
better
enough.
for mist. Yeah, he should just
Yeah,
run.
I see. I mean, like the
Again,
+1 for
again,
mist is done.
I don't understand why Santi going so hard on the roach didn't get roach speed. He's getting it now, but he's behind on his all of his upgrades compared to his opponent.
He's behind on everything, man.
Mist has
Like,
got a
+1
great economy
finally.
too right now, if I'm being honest. Like, look at
He's
his
almost
drone
double
count.
workers.
He's got like
Almost double
double
workers,
his
yeah.
opponent's workers.
That's what I said. Yes.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Oh,
man.
this
I just
will
meant
be
to
good.
make-
Yeah, he's getting a good
This is a
concave.
bad fight for yellow here. For yellow Zerg, I want to say.
Yeah, Carapace is gonna finish up soon, and it's gonna get even worse. Yep,
Well. I
well,
don't
no,
think
yeah, he's
he
got more reinforcements coming
He
in.
got less roaches, but he's got better upgrades. Like he's
these
ahead
slow
on
roaches
upgrades.
are cringe.
Yeah, I guess. But like Clarival Constitution is almost done from Mist, and
Yeah.
12 seconds
Our
off.
Carapace gonna wrap up in a second. We got some Ravagers morphing here. You know, very important.
The Ravagers. Another Ravager couple left. Make a third
Still too difficult to
hatchery.
tell, yeah.
Like not now, but like make a
Oh,
third
yeah.
hatchery.
He's got the
Jesus
money
Christ,
for
the
it.
Mother of God. No, he walked right into that pile.
Yeah, this
Who won
is
the-
not good for Santi, and he's also not pulling back. I'd love to see him pull back and
Also,
try
he's-
and force his opponent into the spine.
Microing awful, man.
It's
that's awful micro he's making there.
It's like my friend I was casting the other day who fucking like he was fighting against carriers when he had out in the open instead of making his opponent fall back to fight into turrets and widow mines.
That's a very common mistake. I have to sometimes restrain myself a really lot. Like,
All right.
to
Next,
not-
we're gonna
to
have
fight on my static B.
we're gonna have Wayfarer versus Brunt Mist. So we're gonna see. Let's see if Grand Finals ends up being ZVT or ZVZ. Hopefully, it'll
Is there a Protoss still here?
no. All the toss are gone. How many toss did we
God.
even have in this tournament?
hell.
We had Philippus and
Glaciers, me, and Philippus, I think.
not Crafter.
Oh yeah, right.
And Alpha, but everybody, not Crafter got the furthest
Dude,
before
there was
getting
a- there was
eliminated by Brunt Mist.
Look at that. There was a PvP in round 1. A Protoss got a walk over and I got defeated. That's obviously right.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's not gonna be a lot of Protoss left. I should actually read my chat for once. I don't know if there's anything in there, but I should at least have an eye on it. There rarely is because everyone streams before me, so no one watches. But
Yeah,
whatever.
it's fine, man. It happens.
I don't care, man. I just do these streams so if anyone wants to watch, technically speaking, and on the other hand, I want to get like I want to do this professionally, right? Like I'm going to university to study, and I want to go become a caster for esport. So I just do these so I have a bit of experience. I have something I can show technically if someone wants to see something, right? That's where I'm going with this. So yeah. Oh wait. I forgot to change my scenes every time. I'm still like, what do you think? Like, I think we had this discussion every week now. What do you think on the best of one bracket?
I actually have come around, and I think it should probably be BO3 top, BO1 for bottom bracket.
Excuse me, I think I just drank something I shouldn't have drank. Go ahead.
Stop drinking lead paint.
That could have been it, actually. I could have just drank
What was Germany's reaction to lead paint, by the way? Like,
what?
So like here in the U.S., it took a while for us to like ban lead paint, and like we ended up like
what?
Do you not know what I'm talking? Okay, so
no,
okay.
I have no clue. Sorry.
Used to thin paint, lead would be used as an additive, and then people.
Oh, that's where we're going.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And then people discovered lead is actually super fucking poison. So.
Oh, really?
You know, they stopped putting it in, but it took a while to ban it because lead was really fucking cheap to put in, and so there was a lot of pushback from the paint industry in the US. And eventually it resulted in lead paint needed to be removed from every home that had lead paint, and people compensated for, like, because some people lived in like government run housing that had lead paint, and so the paint would chip and kids would eat it because it was sweet, like, because lead tastes sweet, and they would get fucking brain damage because of heavy metal poisoning. And so, like, I was wondering, it's like, did Germany have like a similar problem, or did they like get rid of it pretty quick?
No, that's I don't know when that was, but I haven't been into paint.
It would have been decades ago.
I'm 17, mate. What do
I know the U.S. I know some countries took a long time to ban unleaded gas or ban leaded gas. That one's even worse. Leaded gas is the worst one because they it's like, oh, lead is bad, and then it's like, we have a chemical we can use besides lead, but we're not going to use it because it's a little bit more expensive, and then the gas industry fought it for years, and it's like really fucked up.
No.
Oh,
there is. Oh, fuck.
I should play in more of the online tournaments. I want to get a trophy in that someday.
I want to see you.
Bragging rights.
I want to see you in an ESL Open Cup. Oh, that's tomorrow. I was gonna say that. I thought it was today. An ESL Open Cup.
Oh, I'm usually tired on Mondays. I did it once, but it was mainly just for funsies. I knew I wasn't gonna win.
What?
And
you know why I'm?
Go ahead.
Why I'm playing Open Cups?
Why?
I want to keep my illegal profile alive.
I mean, you just have to play again and it gets reactivated.
Exactly. But I have. I've only scored losses. I played Spatz last time. That was awful. I am now. I gained 2 ranks. What the fuck? I gained 2 ranks. I'm now top 36 in Germany. See?
Yeah, but it's that's like based on people with active Allegra profiles.
Yes.
It's like I was in the top like 100 in North America, and it's like, well, because I played 1 game against Zest, and that's it. Well, 2 games, but like it's like, of course I'm not.
You know
gonna be
who's
that
around
high.
me? I don't know if you know any of these games, right? Like there's guys below me that should be.
Like, well, yeah, that's just because it's the sample size of the data for Allegra is not good.
There's like, Saber is below me that you probably don't know him, but like, do you know any of the names on on Germany's list that goes past Hero Marine, Showtime, Lambo, and then we have Gung Fu Banda. No one knows him.
I think I've heard of him actually.
TLO, Battlebee, Forjumi, Holy Hit. He could know any of
I think
these.
I've heard of TLO.
Yeah, TLO is a meme though. TLO is a coach. TLO coaches a lot in World Championships. You see his face everywhere because he coaches everyone. He doesn't play himself anymore, I think. There's also 2 Platinum Heroes players on here.
Good for them.
Huh?
I'm just like, no, I mean that sincerely. I don't mean that sarcastically.
What did you say?
I said good for them.
Yeah, I know. I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna go to Home Story Cup this year.
Nice.
Woo!
I just need to get
Yeah.
good. I just need to get good enough to where I can be #1 in North America on a Legerlac.
Who is #1? Is Neeb, right?
I
Neeb or Scarlet?
wanted Scarlet was the last time I looked, but it's probably changed since then. I know
It's
Nina
Neeb, Scarlet, or Estrella?
Nina was pretty high at one point, but I think she was just like laddering out.
Nina
lot.
isn't good enough.
She was getting up.
Ladder doesn't. Oh, you mean on ladder, or you mean on the league? Like?
Actually no, hers was on ladder, but she was getting up
Exactly.
there. She was doing good for a couple weeks, and then like I think Showtime or not, I think it was not Showtime. Time started playing on ladder, and then he knocked her down to 2.
Dude, like some guys, it just doesn't make sense. The top. By the way, have you seen the Korean Grandmaster ladder?
No, I know it's mostly barcodes though.
Top 20 is only barcodes.
I think that's so
Only
stupid.
barcodes.
It's
Yes,
so
it is. But
dumb.
I also understand it because you don't like these guys play a lot against each other, and they also have GSL and stuff. So in
Just
theory, you have
make
to
an
say
all
like
if you're gonna practice new builds.
yeah, but they're gonna find out who that is pretty quickly. Like the barcode is really the only way you can hide yourself.
It's not even the
If-
best
if
way
you
to hide
haven't-
yourself.
What is?
I mean, because like it's still tied to your battle net. Like they can figure
Not
it out.
necessarily. They can make another battle net.
Well, sure, but like
And
you could also name it anything if you
isn't-
make a new
No,
battle.
you can't have 2 accounts on the same battle net on the same server.
No, I know
So-
you can't. So I'm just like
Yeah,
saying
but
make
they
a new-
don't use their main accounts. Their account Zest still exists. It's just not the one he's laddering on.
I think
know what
the
I'm saying?
idea of like unless you're practicing new tech, it's like silly.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. Like that's why
they
they're
know
doing it.
they
They
don't
don't want
always
to
do
know.
that though. Anyway, like
Yeah, whatever.
in the top right, we got Mist as the green Zerg.
And our very teal Terran player, I love it when the color. Where are we going with the SCV? It doesn't matter. Spawning at the top left-hand corner, our teal Terran player. I was gonna say something else. Teal Terran player from Scotland. This is Jenny Fayettall Wayfarer, may ever you're gonna call it. This is a proxy barracks. Look
Yeah,
at the
she
SCV
did a
going.
she did a proxy Rax against her second match against 11.
But it's just 1. Why is it only 1?
I think she's gonna pull more, or maybe she's just gonna do one.
It's too late to pull more. It's too late to pull more. Like if she is gonna do it, it's gonna be bad. You
No,
want to
yeah,
pull like
she's
oh,
pulling
there
more.
is coming another one, but that's too late, isn't it? Is it not?
We'll see.
Like
I
Mist
guess.
has no clue. He's going hatch first. It's pretty.
I
the
did
worst
think
case
that
scenario.
there wasn't enough Marines last time, but who knows? Maybe she's got a plan. Maybe she's gonna
Double
do
gas.
proxy Reaper.
Double gas. Marauders?
Maybe because
But Marauders are garbage against Zerg. Like Marauders are against Protoss. Like you know?
yeah, you want to go Marines. Marines are really
Yeah.
good against Zerglings.
Marines in the bunker at the front.
Yeah. If she wants to put a bunker down, now would be the
She's
opportunity.
pulling gas though.
This also,
pulling into
if you
gas.
want to get
Holy
technical,
shit.
this isn't the best location, I guess, for
Now we're
a
making
proxy
another
Rex.
third barracks. Yeah, it's Reapers.
Okay. This is not good though, because usually when I see this, they build 3 barracks for the Reapers at the same
At the
time.
same time. Exactly,
or
that's what I'm
take,
saying. Like
not-
the build is
Like
It's
these are
tough.
staggered in a weird way, and it's gonna give Mist way more time to get his defenses up. It's gonna give him more time.
he
to
is
get
going to
the
see
pool.
Wait, no,
No,
he's
no.
going for the pillar. He's not gonna see anything.
Well, yeah, so that's actually pretty standard. Against Terran, you typically
Yeah, I
go
guess.
straight for the pillar because, unlike Toss, like they'll have them unless they go Unless they go Reaper first, they're gonna have a Marine ready, and then they're gonna just send it out, and it'll either. There's a chance it will kill.
Yeah.
All right, the SCV is coming back home.
If she saves up
He
enough
probably
of those
okay. Yeah, he's
Reapers-
moving a position. He's gonna see it's not there.
Lack of hatch. That's
Yeah,
what he's
he
gonna
knows
what
it's
he's
not
gonna
there,
do.
so-
Yeah, lack of hatch, of course. Yeah, he's moving in the main. Very good call.
Yeah,
by him.
he's making some queens. He's putting down a
making a spine crawler.
putting it at
Very
the
nice.
back of his main. Interesting.
I don't mind that because it's Reapers, you know.
Yeah, but he doesn't know it's Reapers. But if it was Marines, it would have been not as great. But he
I
probably
think he knows maybe.
Oh,
Yeah,
now he knows for sure.
No.
I'm surprised
no.
she's not throwing a
Go for drones.
grenade.
Go for drones. She already did and she missed.
But she has 3 more.
Cancels the spine. Ah, there you go. Don't fight the queen. No, 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 no. Okay, well, you can.
4th.
Okay, whatever. Then fight the queen.
Now she can kite those, no problem. She's gonna have difficulty with the drones, but she could always just toss grenades to knock them off.
No! Almost leap Reaper there.
Yeah,
no,
just,
no, no.
just toss grenades.
Go to
Just
the
toss
left.
grenades. Oh yeah, attack from
No,
the range
he's
there.
on the
Oh,
left.
he's picking up. That's not good. That gives her more time. Oh, those aren't gonna do a shit against a building. Did she think she was gonna knock
Well,
it in the air?
No.
It does a little bit of
Did it
damage, I
not?
guess.
Yeah, she could have killed that. Now she can't.
I mean, she can. Yeah, she's just gotta
What's the Reaper
kite
doing?
well enough. She's doing a good job with her micro, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
Like,
but she's
he's
not doing
lost
anything
7
else
drones.
side.
Yeah,
She's
she's
just- she's
only.
just
This is
making
she's
defense.
all in at this point. She could have macroed
Yeah.
behind us, and she's just not. And
Also, she still has. Oh, she has 60. She macroed up.
but
Oh, no,
now
she
he's got
hasn't made-
speedlings, which is
She hasn't made a single SCV since this started.
nope. She's all
It's
in.
really frustrating. Yeah. But she should have at least made SCVs. It's not that hard.
It's not. I mean, she's still doing all right. Like she's wasting a
Who's
ton.
gonna
Of,
lose?
maybe
I'm
she's.
calling it now.
She's put him really on the back foot here. Like he's gonna go like. Oh, what happened? Man. Oh shit! Is it on my end? Oh no. Well, now I know why. Sorry, y'all. Please kick him. I guess they can't see us in the discussion of the disconnect, which is stupid. That's unfortunate about Madman. He just completely disconnected. I think it was just his internet or something, or a power outage, but it happens. Yeah, that's a GG. Rough, but we still got at least one more game. looks like 2K next. Oh. Let me see if I can get him back in. Alright, sorry about that. I guess your internet had problems or something.
I don't know. It sometimes crashes. Who won? Who lost?
Jenny lost.
Jenny lost. See, I called it. I'm so good I could look at the future, even though I have lags. I don't know what happened there. That's the classic once a week my Wi-Fi crashes kind of thing.
That sucks.
Yeah, like it's once every 1 or 2 weeks. That's it.
Bizarre.
Fuck the Deutsche Telekom.
They run the mobile. They run a mobile carrier here called T-Mobile,
Yeah.
who acquired Sprint, which I don't know what Sprint used to be. I think they may have been born out of what used to be AT&T at one point, but I'm not sure. AT&T's got a weird story. Worth looking up if you're into that type of thing. Just like so much of our technology we take for granted today comes out of AT&T and is only exists in the way that it does because they got broken up a long time ago. Anyway, in the bottom left we have Mist as the red Zerg with a single point to his name.
And spawning here on top right-hand corner of 2,000 atmospheres. This is our teal Terran player. It's Phaetal Wayfarer Jenny May. She have her name as... Why am I always introducing her? What the
It's just a coincidence.
Yeah, it's just a coincidence because you always spawn on the Zerg player who's the lobby host.
He's not the host.
Is it?
Jackson?
Oh no, he's player 1. Sorry, he's player 1.
Yeah.
Stupid. He's player 1, so we always focus on him and you start talking first. So we're not proxy raxing this time, but we are cool first? No. So I have to go.
Bro.
I'm sure it didn't.
Anyway. So apologizes instead of just stopping talking. Anyway. So, we got the pool down.
Well, at least he apologizes.
Gas is here. Is he even commentating? I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, he is streaming, I think.
Okay.
Where are the SCVs, Rally? Oh, okay.
Alright, is she going for another... Oh no, I think that might be just a late
No,
scout.
that's the CC. Oh yeah, that one is going across the scout, and the other one is for the CC.
Once she has enough money.
You know what gives me, like, what I honestly hate? When I have a worker that is selected to build anything or something, and he has a mineral in his hand, mouth, claw, whatever it is.
Yeah.
That makes me so aggressive.
Well, the thing that annoys me is that if you morph a building with a drone and the drone is carrying a resource, that resource is
That's
lost. And that's
Yeah.
not how it should be, especially if they're morphing into a base. It's like, why not just consume it? Why not just say, okay, boom, you've... Like, maybe that's done to prevent, like, some weird cheese where you, like, morph, like, buildings and cancel them to acquire certain resources. I don't know.
What do I know, dude?
Maybe there's a good reason for it, but for me it's annoying. At least maybe just require the building to finish. I don't know. It's just like...
That's, I think, just too much work, to be honest.
I
I think they didn't think
Blizzard's
of that.
got the money for it. Like it's
Dude,
not.
Blizzard
I'm sure.
don't give
I'm
a
sure it's like
shit
a
about this
balance
game.
or philosophy for it. I'm not. Like all workers are almost equal in a sense. Like they're only as different as they need to be, and I guess that's just one of the things they didn't think should be different.
They didn't think of that at all, to be honest. I think.
I
Like that.
don't know. I'm sure they did. Like they at one point were like, what should happen when a Zerg is carrying a resource and morphs? It's like nothing should happen. It's like, okay, or the resource should be lost basically, because the unit is dying, and it's like fine. Anyway, so
Yeah, the same thing happens if you kill it. The same thing happens if you kill a worker that's carrying a
but
resource. It's dropped and it vanishes.
yeah, which that makes sense because like okay, the worker died and it should lose the resource, but that's your punishment for not like trying to pull workers and like. But I
Well,
think when
the
you're
thing is-
morphing a building,
I think the argument is that if you make a building with a probe that holds the minerals, you don't get these minerals either. Same with Terran.
But
So why
the
should you
pro-
get these 5 minerals?
because
bonus with
Zerg, you're losing the worker. The worker goes away. The worker
Yeah, but
does
you're
not
already
go.
compensated by the fact that your buildings are cheaper. Your gas costs 25. Your hatchery costs only 300. No, there we're coming. The cost of the work
The
is
buildings
mostly
also
done
have
in.
less health.
How much health does a hatchery have?
1500.
Yeah, look at the CC.
Well, yeah, but you can make that into a planetary.
That doesn't get
And
more
pick
health,
it
just
up.
gets more armor.
It doesn't give it more health.
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
My mind, it just gets an additional point of armor.
so Wayfarer's going 3cc with a
We might see
Hellion
this game.
push. And we are getting some Banshees. It
getting the
looks like
Banshee again, yeah.
we have spores at all 3 bases so far. So I don't think the
Without
Banshees are going
scouting,
to be that
those
useful.
are blind spores. You saw 11 made these way later when his
Yeah.
Overlord flew into that. He's just making the blind spores, which doesn't. I don't.
Well, I say that.
disapprove
No,
of this.
let's see, because Mist. No, Mist flew in. He saw it.
Oh, he saw it.
Yeah.
He saw.
He saw it
close
researching
vision.
too.
Why is she saving up those Banshees?
I
don't
maybe
like
the
that.
idea is like so that she can do a lot of damage in case there's queens, which there are, but there's too many queens. Like,
Just go in there with. Say with an Oracle. There's no point saving them up if they weren't scouted, which they always are if you put the starport there where she put it. Like,
Yeah.
that starport, it begs to be scouted. Come on.
I've seen
That's
some
never gonna
Terran
go
move it
unscouted.
further back, but like you have to put it really far back or have some Marines patrolling, and it's not really worth it for
Yeah.
what you're getting out
Like,
of it.
if
And like
you can
it's
put
pretty common for like especially like lower level Zergs to just blind build 2 spores, one at the main.
Yes,
one at the
which is
natural.
perfectly viable because it gets you somewhere very often. I
Where's
I
this
don't think
factory going?
it waits for the Banshee to finish. It can swap.
Oh,
with
it
the
looked like she
add-on.
was gonna place it down somewhere else, but I guess she changed her mind. Alright, it looks like the looks like
Excuse
the
me.
no, it's fine. I was tired too.
Good one.
I only slept like 8 hours last night. Not even actually. I slept like 7
if you
and a
want to
half.
hide a building, like there where her armory is, that's where I put my Stargate / Twilight / Robo if it's my first structure, right? That's where you put them. That's where you really make them hard to scout. We're playing mech? No, we're playing
No,
bio.
this is bio for sure.
There's no detection on those queens. He's not gonna lose one, but
But now there's
there's no
detection.
detection.
Now she's gonna pull it back.
pull back.
She's
Hello?
not watching them. She tends
Nope.
to do that. I've noticed she tends to do that. She'll scout.
It's not bad.
She'll scout. She'll send the units for harassment, but she won't. She won't babysit them.
That's a wild supply depot wall. Look at that.
Where?
Also, why is there another?
yeah, I've seen some Terrans do that. It does prevent Ling run bys, but that's assuming your opponent's going to do
guess.
Ling run bys.
Like you wanna go on the wall of the natural, no?
I would think it would make more sense, but who knows? Maybe
Yeah.
she's really confident in her
I
step
think
and her
it
defense.
does reduce if she continues the wall to the rocks there. It makes it really hard to engage a Terran.
She
because,
is
like-
ahead on upgrades. Mist is got a shit ton of workers for 7 minutes. Jesus Christ!
He has
Look
just
at
been
this.
holding down the drone, but I think he may have watched the game versus 11 where he saw. I think he's a smart guy, so he probably saw that she's doing jack shit. She's doing jack shit besides the
This is very awfully close to his own
Banshee.
base to spawn this changeling. I prefer to like try and go into the main to spawn the changeling, but if it goes towards the army, I think it's gonna get spotted and killed before it can change. But we'll see.
No. That only works with things that have very high range, like a Siege of Tank or a Banshee. Banshee.
Yeah, he's
Tempest.
good.
See there, it's already changed. He's at least using it. He's moving. Yeah,
He doesn't have any vision on this Xel'Naga tower, so this army is going to become a problem. It looks like he's positioning
He's
properly.
knowing because of the change.
He sees it. He sees it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, he's going
Look at his
for
army
a
movement.
flank.
I like
I
it.
think.
Yeah. It's the
Let's
right
see if he
call,
can
it's the right call,
jump on
definitely.
these siege tanks.
He's gonna jump on these reinforcements. He doesn't. Yeah, Hydra speed is done. That's man. Now it is. But I don't. Don't engage.
Ooh,
with
attack the
everything.
tank! Attack the tank! Attack the tank!
Everything split.
Oh,
There you
there you
go,
go.
there
It's
you
going
go.
okay. It's going
That's
okay.
Not enough Hydras.
No,
There,
he's okay. He's
Oh,
okay.
there's more than enough actually. oh, no.
No, all
That's
these
not what we wanna
these units were rallied across the map. 10 workers and a base go down. Not a great trade for him, but Jenny's also lost a lot of army
You can
there.
afford it. You can afford it
It's
again. Like, he's
yeah,
going
but
fifth base done.
losing your third as Zerg is, or losing a base as Zerg is really bad. Like for
Look, he has a
production wise. 'Cause
Backup base in top left
I know
already.
he's got those now, but like his opponent's sitting on 3. Well, not fully saturated, but his opponent. You always want to be one more base, and so losing a base
You are,
is bad.
but he is a base up already.
I know, but he just got that 5th. Like, I don't know. It's still not. It still hurts.
That's-
Is my point.
If he would have transferred the drones, it would have been very
I
good.
say that he's
Now
got
that
he's got
done
2
business
macro
mining-
hatches in his main, so
Yeah, he's definitely not in a bad spot. Look,
he's
at
getting a hive.
95
He's just gonna.
95 drones at 9 minutes. That is
Yeah.
insane. Why are we making Thors? Hello.
Thors are a weird call in this matchup. Your
What?
opponent's going Ling Bane, Hydra Lurker. Well, Thors are a
I mean,
weird
a Thor,
call.
a Thor is like a. The only thing a Thor does for you is it soaks a bunch of Baneling it, but it's not like an
Yeah.
Archon. It doesn't take as much
Yeah,
Baneling.
like
it's
you're
still-
you're better off making a bunch of what do you call them? Marauders. Liberators I'm liking,
Yeah.
but I really, what I'd like to see is either a shit ton of either a shit ton more liberators, or I'd like to see some ghosts.
You know
And
what I
some
wanna see?
Widow Mines also would be good too.
I want to see a second factory. I want to see Widow Mines or more siege tanks.
Yeah, 'cause,
that's
like-
what she has to do, and she has to expand faster. She's expanding way too slow.
Yeah.
Like every time I've seen her play a PvZ today, she's being outmined by 2 bases now. The drone with the Zerg with 110 drones at 10 minutes.
He's way
She's
over
not-
droned. He has way too
No,
many.
Yeah, but he's
110
not-
is too many.
No, it's fine. I think. He
It's
can't
I don't
just
I
throw
think
well.
it will be fine, but that's generally too many. Like you don't need 100.
Well,
110
she's
drones
so
really cuts into
absolutely
your armor.
ridiculously inactive in this game that he can't afford it. He's gonna yeet this army and just make a new one. Right?
Oh, the lurkers are in
Oh,
terrible position there. This is
Yeah.
not a good
And now he's
trade
gonna-
for her. She's
Now
got
he's gonna hit the Zergling printer. More lurkers.
Yeah, I
Attack
would-
the Talon's about to finish up. Look at that. He has a bank of 3,000 while making army.
Yeah.
Ooh, Burrow. Attack the Talon's not
She
quite
needs to
finished.
get a Raven or some scans out.
Terran players are really reluctant to make Ravens. I don't know why. That's why I'm abusing DT so much.
Why isn't
because
she-
you can just.
Why doesn't she kill this observer?
There's no observer. What?
Or
Oh, the
overseer.
overseer.
Excuse me.
I was gonna say that. What?
Oh, needs to seize the. No, pull back, pull back, pull back.
No,
Siege them from a distance. You outrange them. At least before the upgrades. After upgrades, I don't
Yes,
know.
I
think they
I
do
would have
that.
liked it more if Seismic Spine starts.
She needs
first.
way more liberators. Like you have to just hold down H really hard if you want to be able to deal with libs. Yeah, those are too clustered together to do that.
Nope.
You'd have to split your
Another
army.
lurker floats to the surface there.
Yeah, she needs.
Make a 4th base. He's getting a 6th and a 7th.
I don't blame him. She's not pushing up hard on that base. at
No,
all.
she's not, and she
Go
doesn't
in,
realize.
go in now. What is she
Another
doing?
lurker, guys.
Now
I
she's
think he should
got
just,
bangs.
yeah. She's just gonna. Miss is just gonna evacuate the base. He's just gonna go take the bottom right there. He took. He's transferring all the
She's
drones
just
and he's fine.
being so conservative, and I get lurkers are scary,
Yeah.
but the solution to lurkers is to get ghosts so you can snipe them. Maybe a Raven.
This
Like, imagine
is
if she
not-
cast like
She has
Dorito
to
dust
do.
all over this army.
Please get the
Well,
4th.
Dorito
Terran,
dust actually
come on.
probably wouldn't be that great, but you know.
No. But
Oh,
she
these lurkers
keeps
are out of
making-
position. The leagues are gonna jump on top of all of these. Oh no.
That's good Bailey connections. Like he's trading in awfully, but it doesn't matter. He's making 18 Hydralisk. And he still has 3,000 minerals in
Yeah,
the bank.
there are a lot of
Why-
Liberators here, but they are out of position entirely. They're
And they're
just
being
flying
fucked.
right into these. Like, it's a shame because like Liberators are really good. If you know what you're doing, you can absolutely
He had a few
demolish
more
Lurkers
injects.
if you have enough.
I would,
if
I
you
would like
have
to
enough
see him have
libs.
2 more queens in
But
the
she
main for
keeps
the inject on
flying
the
them
macro
right
hatches.
into these Hydralisks.
Also,
No,
the
there's too many
Diami
Hydras
so
for that.
overstimmed.
She
There's
just
nothing
lost a
really
Liberator
more
there. She
to
didn't need to lose that. The Marines were perfectly adequate for taking
Like,
out
he
all
doesn't
of those.
even need Lurkers to fight this army. His Hydras
No.
one-shot these Marines by now. Look at how low they are. My god. And he's just making, now he's making 34 Zerglings.
And now there's this fucking oh my gosh, this fucking Thor
Yeah,
wasn't
okay.
doing shit. She did take out 2 bases, which is nice, but he just keeps moving all of his stuff.
He has 2 more.
And he had so many workers, he could afford to lose all of his workers.
He had 2 more bases while he lost 2. Like these
So
2 were done
Jenny
before
is
he
now
lost one
getting
guard.
her 4th at 14 minutes. She
The only
needs
thing
to make
that's-
ghosts. I'm sorry, ghosts, or either focusing harder on Liberators, like getting a shit ton of libs, and ditching
The only
these
thing I don't
fucking
like from this-
tanks, man.
The only thing I don't like from this is the fact that he has like no queens.
What is this? Why would you charge into that? He has lurkers. He is attacking the wall with lurkers. Why are you going into that? Do not attack
I
the
would like to-
wall while there are
I would like to
lurkers.
see. I would like to see more queens here because the injects are not too hot. I think that's why he's making so many hatcheries because he needs the production.
And he's also
Look
got
at-
thousands of minerals and has nothing to really spend them on.
Yeah. Well, I would like to see him have like there's 5 queens on the map on 7 bases. There's plus 2 hatcheries on 9 hatcheries. There's 5 queens. That
Alright.
Matt doesn't check out.
Why is she flying her libs right in front of the anti-air like that? Like, I know that libs basically one-shot queens, but like, come on.
Now
You
the
are
army's
taking-
coming in from behind there.
All these hydras are going to completely destroy these libs. They are again out of position. You need to babysit those libs. And there are no ghosts to take out these lurkers at all. There's no detection. Bane's
Good
just
connection
completely
on
deleting
Bane.
that Thor.
Oh my god!
Some Marines
That's
are
brutal. I think the
looking at-
lurkers didn't even get a single shot off.
I don't think they needed to.
No. At this point, I think she sees all the bases, like the extent at which Zerg is outmining her here. I would be like, I don't know. I'm playing very aggressive on the expansion game. You know that.
Yeah.
And if I saw this, like 7 hatch Zerg, I would be shivering in my pants like a freaking.
She needs to
I
multi-prong,
would be-
absolutely. I'd like a drop in
Yes,
the main to
yes,
take
drop-
out some
drop.
tech. Like, there was no
She
drop
hasn't
play.
dropped
There was no
once.
real drop play, yeah. And that's
Never.
like, so important to
Not
Terran.
once.
But
Yes.
like,
the only thing how a Terran player, how I hate playing I don't like PvTs because of freaking drops. When a Terran player doesn't drop, he has no chance of winning. A Terran is always reliant on dealing damage to economies.
yeah, there's been no mine
Nothing.
drops. There's been no
Nothing.
Widow mines at all. And I know Jenny doesn't really like to use Widow mines in favor of tanks, but like, I feel like tanks when your opponent's not going Roach is a really bad call.
Look, 30 drones have been killed this game, which isn't necessarily bad, but there's still 104 of them.
Like in her fight with 11, the tanks were actually putting in some work because they were, able to attack the Terra and like attack the roaches.
Lurkers, yeah.
And
So-
and they're not bad against lurkers, but I'd rather see some like ghosts. And I know ghosts require a lot of micro, but with the new nerfs to lurker burrow speed, you got way more time to get those snipes off. It takes like what, 2 snipes to kill a lurker? You just need to make a couple ghosts and you'll do pretty good against that.
Also, you can rapid fire. You have like your.
These turrets aren't going to finish in time. These turrets aren't going to finish in time, and the Baneleys are going to absolutely demolish all of these workers. My frame rate is dying. That base got deleted.
And I am going to be. I'm sorry
I would
right now,
love.
but I have to
Mist
say this game is
should.
over.
Oh, never mind. He's getting attacked at home. I was gonna say Mist should just take his lurkers and just burrow them outside of her natural and kill any reinforcements that come out.
I think he should have still done it. He doesn't need the lurkers to kill that army.
Maybe not.
how
No. I think
overstim-
he
Look at
does.
how overstim that army is. It's
Jesus
like,
Christ!
two
There's
bases connected
how many
down.
lurkers is that? There are fucking 10. Okay, it's only 10. I thought there were way more than that. It's just like. Yeah, she could just
He's just rolling. Yeah, look at the Marines. Yeah, she knows it. There you go. She knows the game is over. She needs to expand faster. Like this is taking.
Yeah,
shows us
in
levels
addition
of
to the
not expanding.
economy, she didn't really harass much. Like, I think, again, relying on tanks is like not great.
Yeah. Like
They're
it's,
not.
It's difficult to it's difficult to get anywhere if you're relying against Ling Bane. You don't want to rely on siege tanks because they're immobile
I know
and they're not close.
she's tilted, but lurkers are not broken. I'm sorry. Like, they aren't. Like,
No, Lurkers aren't broken.
they
it's
are
just
hard
a
to
fact.
deal with, especially for Terran, and I totally understand and respect that, but they're not broken. Like, they...
I could complain about Zerglings being broken because I lost to them. That doesn't make the Zergling broken.
I don't think that's why she's saying that. I think it's just something she struggles with because they are hard to deal with.
Yeah. They are.
I have watched people. The alternative is positioning Liberators properly instead of flying them into a bunch of Hydralisks. You either need Liberators or you need Ghosts. You also didn't make any Widowmines. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean at all, but like...
You are. You're right. Like, obviously, Zerg player can say, yeah, Protoss just makes High Templar, click Storm and wins.
I have watched someone
No.
I have watched a GM Zerg with who plays Diamond Terran, Diamond 1 Terran. Probably could get to Masters if she really wanted to. Who absolutely demolished Lingbane Hydra Lurker by turtling and thank you. By turtling really hard and building like a shit ton of Liberators. Like if you don't need to make Ghosts, you can make Liberators and you can
But
absolutely
make
delete your opponent's army by just creating a huge Venn diagram.
Also, at least, like, obviously you can't afford running into Lurkers like that every time if you have 3 bases against 7. Zerg
I know
literally
they're
have more
easy to
bases
use
more
and they're
than
hard
you.
to counter, but you can't you can't possibly make every single unit as easy to fight as it is to use. Some stuff's just going to be harder to deal with than it is to make, and that sucks, but that doesn't make it broken.
Yeah, that's
Like,
exactly it. It's not
Carriers
broken
aren't
because it's
broken,
easy.
they're just hard to deal with. Like a toss being able to warp in 12 zealots and just charge into your base isn't broken, it's just hard to deal with. Like,
It's just the mechanic of the race. It works like that.
Like,
it doesn't.
there are so
Zerg-
many different things you can do. But anyway, I gotta go piss real quick, I'll be back. I know
Yeah,
it's stupid,
have fun.
I know it's frustrating, and I think you're right to be angry and frustrated about it, but at the same time, it's not broken.
That is the game, man. It's just that is what it is. You can't really expect that there's anything in the game that makes perfect sense to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't ever find a unit that is as easy. Like the unit that counters it is as easy to control as the unit it counters. Either one side of the trade is easy to control or the other. That's just what it is. Neither is a Marauder cheat broken just because I can't hold it as a Protoss player. It's not broken because of it. It doesn't make sense.
I am back, sorry.
Oh, can we stop arguing?
Okay, here, I will
Look.
I will just end it by saying this. If you think lurkers are broken, I encourage you to go to Harstom's website and fill out the Google form so that he can tell you how you're not, that you are in fact, it is in fact not Imba, I'm meaning that I mean that somewhat facetiously, but I think he actually does give, I think, good advice. Like,
Genuinely
he is
good advice, yes.
he is a pro player he may not be pro level with Zerg or Terran, but he has played those races,
GM with
and
both of them.
and I'm sure if he
with
really
Terran.
wanted to, if he really felt lurkers were Imba, he'd phone up fucking what's his name, Lambo, and I'm sure he'd ask him about it.
Like,
Like,
you
I'm
know,
sure there's GM Terrans that would gladly tell you that Lurkers aren't imba. Like, Lurkers are a really good unit. They're probably
Literally
the best ground unit Zerg have. I'm not gonna deny that. They are
it's
stupid
arguably
good.
one of the
They
best,
are
one of the best ground units in the game.
They are the best late game unit that Zerg has. They are better than Broodlords. They are better than Ultralisks. But they are not imba. They do take skill to use.
Oh, you didn't invite the game, did you?
Oh, shit! Next game, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Alright, viewers, there's no game on my screen. I'm sorry.
I forgot you weren't in the party, and also they started the game, not me.
No, it's fine. It's okay.
I am so
Doesn't-
sorry.
Doesn't matter.
Anyway, in the bottom right we have
Not bad.
Mr. Mist, and in the top right we have 11. And get ready for like at least 3 games of ZVZ, because holy shit! And we're seeing a 12 pull from 11, so hopefully this first one's gonna go quick, so Batman can get paid.
Yay.
I do not want to play Terran because I don't like playing Terran because it's not fun for me. I don't like having to put that much work into microing my units. Like, the amount of micro you have to do with Terran is insane. It's a very hard race to play, but at the same time, like, and Lurkers are hard to deal with. I know, I've been there. I see what happens when I play it, because when you build Lurkers, the Terran is very likely to melt when they were able to hold off Lingbane Hydra a lot easier. Like, it is hard to deal with. I'm not gonna pretend that it isn't, but there are things you can do. It's just hard to defend against. But you can also try and stop the Zerg from getting to that point. You can drop mines in their base. You can, like, the guy got up to 90 workers and you didn't do a ton of harassment. You could have won that game. The strategy you took was very slow expansion, and also you made tanks against Lingbane Hydra. It's like, you know he's not going to make Ultralisks, because why would he make Ultralisks if he sees that you've been making tanks the whole game?
Let me make a little bullet point list of what went wrong that game.
Don't.
No Widow Mines.
No, let's just drop it.
B, slow expansion. And 3, no Ghost. That's it. That's all you did wrong.
I
No
wouldn't
dropping,
even
no
say
harassment.
Ghost. I think if she had made more Liberators, or at least not thrown them
Yeah,
away.
that's the other option. You can try.
This
you
is a
can
good.
do
That was a good
as well.
pull there. I'm actually.
I'm gonna let you finish
Well-
casting that game. I'm not gonna talk anymore.
No, I'm sorry. We shouldn't be arguing about this. She's completely
Oh,
justified
it's
to be
good that we
frustrated.
are arguing about it. It's good that we are arguing about it, because then, at least, yeah. Obviously, you can't expand like
This is
Peter, but
actually
you're
really.
supposed to
This
be,
is
like,
actually
face
really
down.
bad for Mist. Then switch to Zerg if you think it's so easy.
Exactly.
Like, it's
I
the same
encourage-
thing I would say to, like, Philippus whenever he complains about Zerg, or when he complains that Stim is imbalanced and needs to be nerfed.
Every time I see someone arguing about anything, saying it's too easy, yeah, okay, then go.
I
play the
think no.
race
I
for a
think
week.
if you think it's too easy, then that's completely valid. I
Try
think
it.
you can say that. Like, I always argued before the patch, and you can go back and find me saying it, that the time it takes 0.7 seconds is too fast of a burrow time. There is no time to get any sort of. There's no time for someone to react. In an RTS game, having to do something in fucking 45 frames to react to something is an insane ask of someone. This is not a fighting game. You cannot expect someone to react with that level of precision to a unit that is surprisingly common to tech. Mind drops versus Zerg Zadok, you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
You'd be
Drop the ring.
surprised. And again, you can do like Hellion run bys. Yes, there's a chance you'll get surrounded, but there's stuff you can do. You can.
And also, you can look at your banshees before they get destroyed.
That's also true.
That
I
also
have
helps.
noticed you have a tendency to fly your harassment unit into the opponent's wherever and not look at it until it dies. Which I saw it when you were playing earlier today with the Liberators, and sometimes it would work out fine because your opponent wouldn't react properly or react in time or have nothing to react with, but then sometimes your unit would just die. Mist is fucked. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know how he comes back from this. He's supply capped. He does not have enough production for his opponent. You position them so that the Hydras can't hit them. Or he has to make so many Hydras that he can't make enough Ling Bane to deal with all your bio. Like, he can't make as many lurkers or as many. He has to make more units that shoot up. Like, he has to transition differently. He can't build the same exact ratio of stuff. He can stick on the same army comp, but his ratio of stuff that he makes has to be different.
I really encourage you to.
I would say find someone who's a higher level than you and ask them what the strategy is against lurkers. I'm sure they will give you some advice to help you deal with it better.
I encourage you to actually, if you really think that lurkers are broken, send that replay to Hearthstone. He is part of this balance team, the new one that does these palace patches. Send that to him and say, look what he's saying to it. If you send him enough replays, he's going to do it at some point.
Alright, we got low ground Roach Warren. We got this Bane push. This seems like a real Hail Mary here. Like, if this doesn't succeed, I don't think it's going to work out well. He's going to take out this Queen, though, which is not great. Oh, loses the... He's probably fine. Like, he killed all but one Ling, and that Ling has, like, barely any health. Why is my music not playing? You can get lib range, and you can also put them on the high ground. I can't hear any music from my stream. I don't know what's going on. What the fuck is going on? Why is the music not playing? There we go. That was weird. Anywho. Madman, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm not gonna argue it anyway. I'm done discussing it. If you wanna, you can. I'm not gonna like. I don't think poorly of you, Jenny. You are a smart person. I just think you're wrong about this. So I'm sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about if you're saying that someone is wrong. You don't have to be sorry for having an
I
opinion.
disagree in the most respectful way possible.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I realize I have some nuclear takes about the game sometimes, but I will never argue that something is imbalanced. This is really not good for Mist. Mist is like gonna just... he cannot match his opponent's production. He doesn't have enough bases. He doesn't have enough worker. Well, he's got actually a decent amount of workers, surprisingly, but he was just so behind his opponent. Like, his opponent's got +1. He's got roach speed in a second here. He's got a lot of roaches, actually. This might be okay. His upgrades are about to catch up here in a second. Oh, he should just jump on that. Just jump on that. He's morphed 2 Ravagers. He's gonna be down some roaches. All the Ravagers finished it. Moves out of the way. The Bile's very good. Kind of biled his own Overlord there. He's being very defensive, which it makes sense again. But I don't know. Something feels off. I just don't like what he's doing. He does have +1/+1 now, whereas 11's only on +1 range. So, but he's pushing 11 back, but 11 is dealing quite a bit of damage here. Those roaches aren't going home without a few bruises. What do you think, Madman? I know this really ain't your matchup, but still.
I don't see where they have to.
Oh, that's right. I forgot your. Okay. I was hoping it would.
I wish I could think something. There's not a lot I can say that. It's ZVZ. One has more supply, one has other. More stuff beats less stuff. Blue wins.
I apologize, viewers of Badman's stream, for denying him footage. I say that I did not start the game.
No, it's fine. It's not your fault.
I could have declined the invite. All this concave is not good for 11. He needs to reposition his units. He just keeps taking back concaves here, which is unfortunate. He needs it. Stark can take it better. Oh no. Oh no, his base. All these biles. I believe I saw 11 saying earlier that he takes fights with oh, man, what did your family do anything for Easter, or y'all just like eat dinner or something?
No, not much. Yeah.
What is the German traditions of Easter?
I don't know.
Do y'all just eat a bunch of chocolate like we do here?
Yeah, I think there's supposed to be I think we eat duck traditionally.
Oh, that's right. You told me that last week.
Yeah, I think we eat a duck, but that's all, I think.
I have a friend who her family eats Chinese food on Easter for some reason.
Also a nice tradition, I guess.
I'm just like, maybe she lives in a city with better Chinese food than me. Most of the Chinese food I eat here is usually pretty like, I'm just not usually a fan of it. It's weird because it's not like I like Japanese food, I like Vietnamese food. It's just Chinese food for whatever reason never really sat with me super well.
I love Chinese food.
Alright, now I'm gonna invite you to the party so this doesn't happen again.
I like that.
Stop trash talking. I know he's doing it in jest, he doesn't mean it, but like still.
Did he lose? No, he did, right? No. Hello. No, I don't think that's...
Because I think you'd have to deliberately do that. I think even if you were not using any hotkeys, you'd still surpass 11 APM pretty regularly.
Not surpassing.
What?
Not surpassing 11 APM is almost impossible. Like 11 APM is nothing.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you'd have to deliberately do it, or you'd have to have some kind of physical impairment. What? Oh, okay.
Ah.
I don't know why your G-Boss left. I guess Jackson had to leave.
Yeah, he had to.
Come on, StarCraft, don't crash on me now. It's hanging up. Come on. Come on, game. Just let me watch. I'm sorry if I'm just fanning the flames, Jenny. I don't mean to. Like, I apologize if that is if that's how I came across, because it's not what I'm trying to do. So I'm sorry.
Awning here, the top right-hand corner of Hardwire is our red Zerg player playing for Team Ashes. This is 11, winning the first game. Whoops.
And in the bottom left, we have Mist from the land of Princeton University, aka Kirktown, as the Blue Zerg. It's like a TTS like command that Dave Testa has.
Yeah, I watched that guy before. I don't like him very much.
Oh damn! I hope he's not here.
Like, not like on a personal level. Just I've not really ever watched his streams before. Okay, I'm not saying not like him very much, but I don't like the content, like this kind of content very much, you know?
You don't like watching
Just playing.
people casting?
That's ironic because I'm casting, right? But
Well, no, I'm just saying that's his. He does do ladder, but he casts a lot too.
I don't like his style of casting.
Fair enough.
I think
I
that's
mean,
fair.
to each their own.
Yeah,
I think he does a pretty good job. He tries to keep it professional.
that's a good thing. Yeah.
Not me. I played. I came from Smash Brothers. There's like people making DBZ references and just saying memes and shit. But at the same time, like the biggest fucking casting duo in StarCraft, fucking just talk about whatever bullshit all day. So
They are good though.
they are good. They got good chemistry, and I think that can
Okay.
sometimes make you just better than.
Yeah, chemistry is very important.
I hate when people put their like. I'm sorry. I hate when people put their spawning pool like that. I think it's just an awful place to put it because it exposes so
But
much surface
putting-
area,
yeah.
and it's so
But-
close to the ramp.
But there's a good thing. It's auto count as a spine crawler rush.
Sure, but like the problem
That's what
is
it's
is
for.
that the problem is that like you could also put it behind the mineral line, and you
Yes.
could also
But
put
like
it
the thing is,
like to block any lings from killing your
Yeah.
your
the
drones.
idea of putting it there is that you have vision
Yeah.
of the corner of the ramp that there, because you can't build spine crawlers there and not be seen if
Yeah. I actually read something recently. So the lair's vision does extend to the edge of the creep, but only the hatch doesn't. Looks like he's sending
Yeah.
all 4 lings across the map this time. Which
also did you know that
go ahead.
the assimilator in Brute War has higher vision range than the refinery in the assimilator, and the Protoss gas thing has more vision range than the other two. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's interesting. It's weird.
What's the Protoss thing called? Assimilator? We
Yeah,
have-
it's called assimilator.
Extractor is what the Zerg is called. That's why. The
Yeah,
extractor is
Zerg is
the Zerg thing.
extractor and refinery is the Terran.
Terran. Yeah, that I know. 2 lings in the back of the net.
I wonder
Why are
why
we making
like
spike
it doesn't
crawlers?
really assimilate anything to be like I
It
guess it,
assimilates gas. Oh wait, it assimilates gas.
like I assimilate stuff with a infestor. Assimilation successful.
Well, they have.
Okay then. Did he cancel? Yeah, he canceled it. I
What
think
happened?
I think
What,
11's.
what's cancelled? I'm sorry. What?
I think he
I
can't.
totally
He
missed-
can't. He
Oh,
canceled
the
his,
third.
his
Cancelled his
base.
third. Yeah. He cancelled the third. base,
11.
That's what happened. Ooh, the lings being so. Why is there so many?
Yeah.
Missed. There's a lot of Zerglings on the map there.
Yeah, but we're gonna see a lot of Banes from 11 here.
Yeah. But this is a classic another ZVZ. I don't think it's gonna go past the 10-minute mark, to be honest.
We'll see. It's been pretty aggressive so far, which I always like to see. This Bane is just going by itself. Let's see if it can get any kills. Because 1 Bane is not enough to kill a drone. You need 2 Banes. Oh, that's so many Banes. Oh, he killed it. That sucks.
Now I want to see one of those. But yes, he's moving one of those Banes in. Oh, good connection. Get another one.
Oh, 11, run! Run! Oh, no! 11! 11!
Ooh.
My man, sir.
Massive connection there.
Oh my god, that was brutal. That was like,
Oh,
what,
Lord.
6 Banes dying to 1 or 2? Like, that's not a great, that's awful. These are better. Like, these are a little bit better.
Yeah.
God, look at the losses. Like, 100, 100 versus 200, 100 versus like 1,000, 160.
This is doing a good job here. I'm impressed.
He's being very aggressive, and it's working out for him. He's now getting melee upgrades. He's not transitioning into Roach, it doesn't look like. Meanwhile, it looks like 11's doing the same. He is getting a lair, though. He's getting more gas, so maybe he is transitioning into Roach. But I guess
Look at the banglings. Look
looks
at the
like
banglings going in. Oh, there. Ooh,
That was good.
Massive connection.
But now he's got Roaches out, so he's got to be careful.
Yep. 11's lair is coming up. Can he get
You
a
could
kill
use
in
these
return?
baits to soften the hits a little bit. Oh, does lose the lings.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, yeah, 11's just got to pull back home. He's just got to go home. Oh, but can he go inside? Can he go in the main now? He can go in the main! And now he can start killing stuff.
3 overloads.
Kill that
Missed.
queen! Let's
Yeah.
go. Ooh, yeah,
I
got
like
the
the
queen.
fact that he's already starting another one.
No, that's smart. This is what he should do.
Yeah.
It's like, you know it's
Yes,
gonna die,
so-
might as well start a new one so you can get it out sooner. Like, sure, you lose 150 minerals, but it's worth it just to, like, because you need queens. You need those injects. It looks like 11 is... Wait, okay, yeah, he's getting a Roach Warren in the back of his natural. He's getting range upgrade. That's going to be very helpful for him once he finishes up. He's banking up some gas. I think it's good. He's sticking on links, trying to keep the pressure on his opponent, stop him from putting any drones at the at the third.
And we finally have 3 best, and the drone count is equal right now.
Yeah,
which is
11 I think has just stayed aggressive and just like, I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I just need to deny him from getting any drones at his third.
the fact that 11
He's
is
trying to
not
do run
transitioning-
bys, but Mist has just been all in basically here. He's just been printing Roach constantly ever since that Warren finish, pretty much.
Yeah. Now Mist is walking across the map, and I don't know if 11 can hold it. His roaches at Mist made melee upgrades. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I thought
Why
that
are
was
we
really
making
weird.
melee? Yeah.
I thought it was weird considering he transitioned so hard to Roaches.
Roaches,
Those
yeah.
Banes didn't really do much. They didn't hit a lot
I mean,
of...
Glial Constitution is
the
finishing up
the
right now.
Banes, I guess, did a lot of damage to the Evo chambers, but
Now-
that's kind of all they did.
Now let's see how far Mystic gets here.
He's gonna deal a lot of damage. There's a lot of Roaches.
But once 11's +1 range finishes, he's gonna be down an upgrade. Which
Yeah,
hasn't been started. Well, he
but-
gets Carapace, I guess.
Yeah, 11's gonna do a lot
That
of
hatch
damage.
is
He's got a good
very
counter
good.
drive. The high hatch is dead. This is bad. There's just too many Roaches here. He's got to pull back.
Oh my
Stay by,
God.
stay. There's so many Roaches.
Are you kidding me?
Roaches are good,
Is-
bro.
Is Mist actually winning this?
Yeah, I think Mist is gonna take this one.
Oh
11.
my god.
He's trying. Oh man, the Ravager morph trapping some of the Roaches behind. He's trying to do Bile. He's gonna hit some of his own Overlords, but there's just too many Roaches here in the main. I think 11 just stuck. 11 just stuck on Ling Bane too long, and he didn't really get much done with it.
Yeah. Dude, I'm sorry, I have to go. I have to leave you with this cast.
No, it's cool, man. Sorry about the first game there.
Oh, it's fine, man. Things are getting lost in the wake of the... You know, it happens. But I'm going to wish you a lot of fun.
Yeah, happy Easter, man.
Yeah, you too, man. Enjoy your day.
See you.
See you.
Oh, he actually did turn on a handicap in game. Okay. All right, and this is best of 5 with a single point for... Oh, nope. With a single point for each player. In the bottom right, we have 11 as the red Zerg. And in the top left, we have Mist as the blue Zerg. Now we got pretty standard opener by both players so far. Overlords making their way across the map. Got that natural going down for both players. Gonna see gas getting grabbed in a second, I'm sure, and then we're gonna see the pools. Yeah, gas grab for Miss, gas grab for 11. Alright, getting queued up at the gas there. Overlord's making its way into the main, or the natural, excuse me, to check, and then I'm sure he's just gonna... Doesn't look like he's queued it to pull back at all, but he's gonna see that it's pretty much the same stage as his own, which is standard Zerg practice. You want to make sure that the hatch is at the same stage as yours is, that way you can react appropriately. You'll know if it's a 12 pool or not. Overlord making its way into the 4th base. Triangle location. 2 Lings making their way across the map to scout. Meanwhile, 4 Lings making their way across the map for Mist. It looks like Mist is getting Ling speed, just droning up. Meanwhile, 11 seems to have foregone Ling speed for now and is getting an Evo chamber. I'm guessing he's going to try transition quickly into Roaches. Evo chamber finishes up. We got lair morphing for 11, and we got +1 on the way. No Roach Warren just yet. Yeah, here we go. Roach Warren, a second Evo chamber in the wall. And what do we got here? We got a Baneling nest up in front for Mist. Hopefully Mist will see this Roach Warren so he'll know to respond in kind. We got a Queen in the wall, and we've got a Spine Crawler gone down. Metabolic Boost, aka Ling Speed, about to finish up for Mist here. He is going to be sending a lot of Lings across the map here to try and attack 11. Let's see if 11 can get some Roaches out in time to deal with it. His Roach Warren is just now about to finish up. I don't know. He doesn't really... He has 8 larvae here, so he's hopefully going to start printing Roaches. But he doesn't have a lot of money, and he's spent a lot of it trying to grab this gas here. I'm worried he's not going to be able to hold this, and this is just going to be a game over. He is putting some Evo chambers down, trying to contain these Lings, and he does. Just barely. Oh, I would love to have seen a transfuse on that by the Spire. Jesus Christ. The Spine Crawler. Alright, got an inject. We got some Roaches out. Can he not see those? He sees those Banes. He's just not really doing anything about them. Bane hits right there. Kind of a waste of Baneling. A lot of Evo chambers here. A lot of Roaches coming out. Layers finishing up for Mist here, who is getting a Roach Warren of his own as well as +1, but 11's is going to finish a lot sooner, so he's going to be able to push, hopefully aggressively, with his Roaches before his opponent has time to react. If I were Mist and I just dealt a deal like that, I would focus on macroing up, which is what he seems to be doing. He is now getting a couple of Roaches. Looks like 11's Roach speed is about to finish up here in just a second, and he's going to just keep moving across the map, and soon at an accelerated rate here. And we got some Lings here and a Baneling, and I don't think they're going to be able to really do much against this Roach here. Looks like 11 is focusing on the hatch instead of the units, and he's gonna lose a couple of roaches here, but he's doing good here. I say that he's taking it well. He hasn't really lost too many roaches yet. It looks like this third hatch is gonna go down, which is really not good for Mist. Mist, meanwhile, at home is making a bunch of roaches, and is still working on +1. Meanwhile, at 11's home, he is continuing to make roaches behind this. He is grabbing his third base, and he is also getting +2 range and +1 armor for ground units. Gonna take out a couple more roaches, and he's gonna start moving into the main. He's gonna have a lot more trouble here with the queen, and now there's a lot more roaches at home, but there's no kind of static defense at all, no spine crawlers or anything like that. Missile attack +1 is gonna finish up. And then we're gonna see +1 range finish up for Mist here, but I think it's a little too late. We got a Ravager morph here. Gotta see that Evo chamber finish up. We got Vials going down. Another Ravager morphs here. And he's gonna start moving in again. We got Roach Speed on the way for Mist, but I think it's just a little too late, unfortunately. It was a lot of damage getting done. I'd say that Mist is holding alright. You know, his roaches are still technically even in terms of upgrade. 11 pulling back roaches in order to morph them into Ravagers. When the Ravagers do finish morphing, they do get all of their health. So, in a way, it is a good way to remax. Although I would like to see maybe some. If he had Burrow, I would. Oh, it looks like we're having some technical difficulties. Oh, okay. I guess that was on my end, but it looks like we're okay. I think that's the first time that's ever happened to me. It looks like these roaches are all getting surrounded by these drones, unfortunately, which are killing them. Ground Carapace level 1 finishing up here. It looks like 10 drones have gone down here. Mist technically holding, but 11 is got 10 more drones than his opponent and is not stopped making either drones or roaches, so this is going to be rough. A macro hatch going down for 11. I think that's an interesting call versus just grabbing a fourth, but oh, he is getting a fourth as well. Interesting. He is about to finish with +2 range, and he has started on Ground Carapace level 2, and we've got +2 range on the way for Mist as well. But he has no kind of defensive upgrade, so he's gonna still be down against his opponent. More gas is getting grabbed by 11. Would really like to see him make more roaches here. He's got a couple more. He's getting some Ravagers as well. I really want to see him pump stuff out. He's really focused on macroing up, and I don't think that's a bad thing, but a lot of roaches are about to show up here, and fortunately he's ahead on upgrades, so he's going to be able to deal with these pretty well. He's also kind of just letting this OV sit here. I really think he could bile this down if he wanted to. I'd love to see him make maybe 2, 3, 4 more Ravagers and just bile down on all these stray Overlords down here. Just deny his opponent some supply. Just be a nuisance, denying vision. We're seeing a very late Spire here. I don't know how I feel about that. It's already 8, 9 minutes in the game. It's kind of late to go Spire, in my opinion. I don't really like going Roach into Spire. I feel like it's kind of a waste. You know, it makes more sense to go, Ling then Spire. That way you're spending more of your gas on Lings so you can hit a critical mass of Lings. Because at this stage, even if he had Lings, 11 could just move across the map and kill everything. But in this case, he's got a lot of roaches, so it's going to be a normal roach war. But now, he's having to take gas out of roaches and put them into mutas, which, sure, mutas are annoying to deal with, but, it's going to take a lot of mutas to kill roach. And they're going to be attacking that roach for a while. That roach can deal a lot of damage before it dies. It makes sense to just move it across the map. 11 attempting to split his army a bit here so he can get a more favorable concave, and it looks like it's working pretty well, forcing his opponent back with some vials. Going to eat a single bile of his own, which is unfortunate, but he is dealing a lot of damage here. He's going to clean up a lot of these roaches. And we now see the Spire is finished and immediately starts building 5 mutas and 14 Lings, but there is too many roaches here, I think, focusing on expensive air units that aren't going to, and it's over. Alright, got at least one more game here. Okay, is he leaving or not? Leave the party if you're gonna go. Thank you. Jesus. All right. In the top right, we have 11 as the red Zerg, and in the bottom left, we have Mist as the green Zerg. So far, it looks like pretty standard openers from both players. Drone, then Ovi, followed by more drones. Going for the 16 hatch, both of them. Gas getting grabbed by Mist, as well as 11. Pool getting grabbed by 11, as well as Mist with the Pool at the edge of his creep. See, it's like, I get that it's to defend against a spine rush, but you also got spots here, here, and here, and if you don't see this, then they can attack it more easily, so I'm not sure how it really helps aside from one less spot with vision. But if you just like kite around over here, it's like, well, you can already get to a spot that doesn't have vision. You just have a little bit more vision. I don't know. Whereas here, it's like, sure, he doesn't have vision of all of his creep, but like he will always have his pool protected. Or if he put it here, he can defend against the length. I don't know. It's just one corner. It's like there's still spots where you could do it. I guess it makes it harder to get the drone up once the pool finishes, but whatever. Alright, Ling's making their way across the map. Mist with his typical Alright, getting a full scout off here. Mist sees that 11's getting a third base. Ling speed on the way for 11. Getting a third base is, at this timing, is usually not typical in ZVZ, because the reason you do this in ZVP and ZVT is because you want to stay a base ahead of your opponent so you can match their production. But then we're seeing a Bailey nest from Mist. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Oh, Ling's coming out here. Oof. looks like he's gonna morph the ones in the back into Banes and go in with the Lings for now. Try and do some damage, maybe make 11 panic and get very retaliatory. Meanwhile, 11 is morphing some Banes of his own, but they're not gonna finish before these do. Alright, this third's going down. 11 does not see the Banes in time. A lot of his units get hit. He's trying to micro with the Broodlings. Only loses a couple Lings to that last Bane hit. Let's see if he'll try and get another third. Mist, meanwhile, was able to successfully get his third and is doing okay. It looks like 11's going to move out with the Ling Bane. Looks like we're seeing lairs from both players. We're seeing a Roach Warren from Mist, as well as 2 Evo Chambers. We got Queens coming out. And meanwhile, 11 is expanding, grabbing a lair and grabbing a second gas. No Roach Warren just yet. Alright, Ling's going in here, doing some damage. Bane hits, maybe. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Now 11 can go in and potentially deal a lot of damage. Yeah, he's just jumping on top of these queens. Losing a queen in ZVZ as established before, not good. Oh, these Banes! No! Oh my gosh, that is not good for Mist. 11's just macroing up back here. Looks like he got a little bit supply capped. He's going with Aspire. He's gonna, like, this is a much better timing, I think. 6 minutes, I think, makes a lot more sense for a transition. Ooh, another bunch of Lings going down. This drone looks like it wasn't rallied properly. But he is causing a heck of a distraction for his opponent here. Gas getting grabbed by Mist. He is going for the Roaches, but it looks like 11's gonna start wrapping up soon with his Spire, and he is probably just going to start printing a lot of mutas. He is getting gas, though, at his main and his natural. He is fully saturated. Well, not quite saturated here, but he is fully saturated on the gas, at least, in both bases. Okay, now he's saturated in his main. I'm sure he's going to try and get more at his third. He is defending really well with Ling Bane. Well, right now, just Ling. Bane's coming. Banes are back here. This dronelet's freaking out. Alright, Spire is about to finish up. We got Roach Speed on the way for Mist. Ooh, quite the Ling Bane attack over here. Four drones going down. Ooh, oh, that's enough drones to kill a lot of workers going down there. Unfortunate. 11 droners go down. 11 is still 11 of 11 drones go down. But 11 is still ahead on workers. He's got 54 to compare to his opponent's 42, and he is getting flyer attack +1, and he is making 6 mutas off of this. His opponent, meanwhile, is starting to make roaches, but he does not have a lot, and I think 11 it would be prudent of him to maybe get some spines as well behind this. But at this point, he just needs to make as many mutas as he can so he can hit critical mass and just dive bomb his opponent, because his opponent has not really scouted him much. Now he sees it, though. And let's hope that Mist is going to react properly and move across the map with these roaches and start putting down spores. But 11 is now going to be moving across the map. It is a little too late. The roaches are not going to really able to fend shit here. Oh, come on, 11. Just go for those drones. Just go for those drones. Alright. None at the third. Go dive bomb. Oh, the spore finishes up. He's got to pull back. Oh, no. Oh, it doesn't really pull them with the proper timing. Loses 2 mutas. I think he may have lost 3 there because of the queen. Yeah, he lost 3. A lot of roaches there, a lot of lings. He is sending a lot of the mutas to kill what workers he can. He's taking out some OVs, which I think is good. Try to supply cap your opponent. He's going to take out this spore here, which is going to really hurt. A lot of queens, though. The queens are having a much harder time against Mutalisks, though they are still quite good at it. Man, there's just a lot of lings here. One Muta is not enough to take out these, and there's a lot of drones here that are just going to get munched on, and a lot of roaches who have successfully moved across the map, and there are not really any defenses to deal with this. And I think we're going to end up seeing a full set here, folks. Yeah, lings are needed to slow this advancement. He is just going to go straight for that Spire, and that is going to be absolutely devastating for 11. So at the same time, Mist isn't really making much on the back of this. Losing the Spire sucks, but he immediately starts putting down another one. We got Hydra still in the way, but this time, now we've got 17 mutants here. These things are going to do a lot of damage, folks. Mutalisk moving across the map. If we look at upgrades, he's now got +1 flyers. Mist is going to struggle against this, and now we got lings to help as well. Hydralisks are going down really fast. Spore gets killed. I'd love to. He could take this out. I think he could take this, maybe. Yeah, he's not losing that many. He's got way too many for the Hydralisk to deal with. Yeah, he's just taking that all out. I think he should just go for the hatcheries, try and take them out to the best of your ability. Yeah, 11's doing quite well, I think. His Spire's about to finish up again. He's gonna head into the main now. There's a lot more static defense here, which is a bit of trouble for him, but he is doing a pretty good job taking it out. Queen's doing its best to try and transfuse, but it's only got one available, sadly. Taking out the Queen, taking out more spores, and it looks like 11's getting +2 melee off at the back of this, which is kind of interesting. I'm surprised he's not just going for more mutas, because he's got a lot of money banked up, and he's got a decent amount of larvae. I'd love to see more mutas, but maybe he's worried now that his opponent has a Hydralisk. See, it looks like he's going to try and take out this Hydra Den, and he really needs to hurry, because more Hydralisks are in his future. He does have 7 more mutas off of this, and he has killed 18 of his opponent's drones, though 11 is sitting pretty at 70 drones versus his opponent's mere 34. If we take a look at the upgrades again, it looks like we got range. Hydra range was able to finish before. Hydra speed would have been nice. We do have roach speed, though. We got ling speed. We got a lot of banelings here, kind of just doing nothing. You can easily jump on those. Why are there so many drones here? What? 11 was... I don't know if this was intentional or not, if this was some kind of weird all-in, just pulling all of his drones to try and come with one final attack to try and beat his opponent. That was... Are you transfusing a Mutalisk? Mutalisks don't have that much health, my guy. Seems kind of a waste. But he is going to jump on these Hydras and do a lot of damage. He is going to lose a lot here, but I don't think it's going to matter much. The Baneling loss kind of sucks, but this is an all-in by Mist. I think he knows it's GG's, and I believe that is the end of our tournament here, everybody. I will find someone for us to raid in a minute. Let me just confirm. Alright, y'all, let's quit out and let me find someone to raid. Who do we got this Sunday afternoon on Easter? It's possible there aren't a lot of people streaming today, and I don't blame them. Some of them probably just want to spend time with their family. Yeah, thanks, man. Thank you for watching. All right, who do we got here? We have. It looks like Dave's streaming StarCraft. So let's just go raid Dave. I am just gonna raid him, and then I'm probably gonna bounce out. But thank you all for coming yet again. Have a fantastic holiday. That is very loud. I will see y'all next week. I will be casting Balti Cup, and I might be playing in the Platinum Amateur League. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on how I feel about it. Have a fantastic weekend.